I'm on.
Oi,
Team
wake up!
not dead girl.
I'm completely against.
Bitch, get up! We've got crimes we need your help with.
Crimes to do.
There are lots of stories that are like that.
So I think, yeah, you guys are still. You're kind of in your
Quarters.
area, yeah, quarters. And you'd made these 2 plans. I think there was
Are
also.
we in the meeting?
I think I just.
I'm
We
going to say
finished.
that has concluded, and those people.
Okay.
Have
Okay.
Unless, well, they're leaving now. If anyone's got anything they want to.
No, yeah.
Okie doke. So, what's his name? The guard captain dude is going to tag along with Operation Dead Girl.
Marcus.
Operation Dead Girl. I believe I was going on that mission with Flynn and Dusty.
I guess.
I think so.
We're gonna stand out like a sore thumb.
Nah.
3 midgets.
It's like
and
an
a bitch and an elf.
It's
We're all
like
wearing cloaks. Nobody can see I'm a
Hiker.
bitch of an elf.
They know.
I've just got that vibe.
Yeah, that look on your face. That's really.
I'll be wearing a hood.
Okay, so which team's going to go first? Should we roll to see which team goes first?
Just choose one.
Sure.
Just fucking pick one. Doesn't fucking matter.
I'm eating, so.
I'm a
the
part
other
of the
team
dead
wants to
crew,
go
so
first.
what do you want me to roll? Initiative or?
Well, you might as well let Dusty eat his
Yeah.
food.
Okay, so we'll do break into the gym.
Monk, play the Metal Gear Solid music.
It's pretty much a go, to be honest, because it is like at this point we're hitting like 8 p.m. 9 p.m. So
I do have a quick question
for who?
for you.
Okay.
Ask
your question.
Since the time I did my symbol cast a spell,
Yeah.
has 8 hours gone by which I could have had a long rest in?
You've had you've pretty much just had a long rest. Like literally just like
Was
my
that
Tassie
literally?
account.
Okay, yeah, okay. So I need
Yeah.
another long rest before I can do it again. Okay.
Mhm.
And you've already recast it, so you've got however long that lasts for. Okay, so off the top of my head, I think it's Kyo, Kirin, and Asmodean.
Yep.
We're gonna break into the gym. So I'm gonna keep calling it that.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and it's not too hard to retrace your steps because it's a place you've already been, especially if you've got Asmodean with you. So I'm not gonna I'm not gonna like do a see if you get a lost roll, but I would say at this time of night, activity is definitely settling down somewhat. You definitely see like as you get more into night, a lot of the like custodian staff starts to come out. You can already see like some of the maids carrying linens around and doing other maidly duties. So yeah, you get the impression that like once things start to quiet down, that's when that's when the help comes out to do their work for the night. And yeah, you make your way back to the arena, which, as described, is locked with a kind of like a grid lattice kind of big gate that looks like it rises up into kind of a portcullis. It's quite a big gate because it can handle a decent amount of foot traffic, but it's not like, if you remember, this stadium is definitely not built around capacity. It's kind of like a private arena kind of thing. So there isn't a massive entrance. It is just kind of like a double door sized gate.
And there's something above it or not?
Well, yeah, the like it raises up into like, it's basically like
Okay.
think of like a castle gate, you know.
Yeah.
And it is locked up.
Right. I mean, I think we talked about this last time. What we were gonna do to get in.
You did, yeah.
Almost fairly.
Do you remember?
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna dimension. Oh, hang on.
Oh, were you?
I was gonna dimension door in with Kyo,
Yeah, I can
and
just
you were
teleport.
gonna just teleport.
You
Yeah,
can just cast fly on yourself and go straight up to the place. Because I'd
But
imagine
that would-
it'd be open air.
wouldn't that be obvious?
That's inside the arena. They're outside the arena currently.
Yeah, but he can fly over it.
Over the gate? What?
No, there is no.
This
That's a
gate, you
problem.
just go
That's a problem
into the
for one
sky.
set inside. The arena is built inside the citadel. There's a ceiling.
Oh, it's completely.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. It's
roof.
built. It's built into.
Yeah.
I understand.
I have a daily free cast of teleport, so I'll just use them.
Yeah, and I'll do dimension door.
Oh.
Cool. So yeah, you guys are on the inside now. It's dark. Because it's completely indoors and there's no lit light sources. I mean, there's some light coming from the corridor that you guys are in.
Did you just say it's not lit?
It is not lit.
It's about to get lit.
Oh, okay. Okay. Let's go.
I don't know if I still have the map for reference somewhere. Oh, I do. Here we go. There's some fond memories I can light up for you all. Oh, I would if I could control. Ah, screw this. It's so big. You guys, it's fine.
That's what she said.
Cool.
I screwed this, it's so big. Come on. It was an open door. You can't expect me not to go for that.
It was
That's what he
Bang
said.
obvious.
quite. What is going on here? What is
Play, Jared. Well played.
what is that?
Are you streaming, by the way, Monk?
Nah, not today.
Oh, okay.
As always, I'm recording though, and I need to like. I'm gonna update it all today. I'm thinking do tons of YouTube shit.
Okay.
Okie
So, if you
Say
guys,
to me, Mum. Like, watch the VODs, Mum. God.
you guys have come through the spectator entrance, is just like here, up in the stands. It doesn't really look like this, I guess. This is just like a JPEG I found online, but as the
Yeah.
general layout is correct.
What? Do we see something?
Hang
Yes,
on.
reminds
Scroll
me.
down.
Let me.
This
it's
reminds
that
me
one.
of an arena.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, that is the arena we just fought in. So yeah, it makes sense. Shut up! Shut up!
Anyway.
Good lord.
Right. So yeah, you guys are on the inside, and like I say, big cavernous empty room, which is dark.
Mm.
Sweet.
Are
Do
the
we
snakes
wanna-
still there?
Do we want to make it not dark?
Yeah, that's the question.
I mean, yes, it would be easier to see, but also.
Well, I have my pillow with me. Can I just fly up there to see if I see anything? Maybe. I don't know.
Are you
We're gonna
flying
go-
up to? Are you flying up to like the king?
I still have my pillow, so I can just fly there, I guess. You guys want to? Do we want to stick together? I don't know what do we want to do.
Sorry to interrupt you. Could you guys have my keyboard then?
No.
Excellent, excellent, excellent.
So it's
Sorry
up
to
to you.
interrupt.
Do we want to go there together? Did you guys want to do the what was the game again that we're trying to say we were actually looking at?
Football.
Football. There we go. Did
Well,
you guys want to try some football?
I mean,
Football,
If
crazy,
we're-
chocolate, man. He's been playing football since he was a little lad. Carry on.
if we're
Just
going
just
up,
adding to the ambiance.
if we're going up there to like, investigate this, and we're trying to do it without being noticed, then it might be best to not be screwing around down here. It might make too much noise. It's dark in here. People might not notice us.
Yeah. I guess.
We might draw
Um,
more attention by trying to like like have a cover. You know what I'm saying? I could also fly up there as a bat.
Well,
I keep forgetting you've got that ring of the
I
bat.
know. I could just turn into a bat and fly up there, and then I would be able to see too. So
but then we still have
Yeah.
one more person that needs to join.
Yeah, I can't see.
And you can't see, and I can't
Well,
see either.
we just need to investigate it. It's not, Kyo can play lookout down here.
But I still can't see.
Well, you can.
sure you'll
Well,
hear-
there's light. There's light at the gate, right? Brooke?
Yeah, just for like maybe like 60 feet.
Yeah.
But
So
the
if
actual
you-
whole arena is pretty dark.
Oh, fuck it. Let's just go up there, and I'll just cast light when we get there. I will. Let's see. Wait. There.
I guess I could technically carry Kyo up there with the wings if he holds on to me.
I think
How
I think you're a
huge
small
that
bat.
are
I
you?
think
No,
you're-
I can. No, I can fly without being a bat. I don't have to be a bat
Really?
to fly. Yeah,
Oh,
What the fuck?
okay.
I can
Is that you?
also turn into a bat.
Wait, you have fly spell?
You can't be
No,
posting
I
that.
just can fly. I can just fly if it's dark.
There's a
Okay.
Grigston here!
Oh, really?
Wait,
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I don't think you can. I think you turn into a bat. when-
No, you
That
can
can
grip
fly.
the edges of the cloak with both hands and use it to fly at a speed of 40 feet while wearing and then the second paragraph says you can also turn into a bat.
What?
That's just another thing that it does.
Oh,
Where did you
okay.
get this?
So
Who gave it to me?
I vaguely remember giving this to you.
So you cannot carry him.
I've just not used it very much.
No. Well, to be fair,
You
it's
haven't
not
used
often,
it at all to fly.
It's not
No, I've
often
just turned
that,
into a bat.
Well, it's another spell less, so that's the use of a spell, so that's good.
I can't carry him with my arms, but he could hold on to me.
Yeah.
if the DM says so.
Let's try it out and see if it works. Roll.
I mean, no.
I'm gonna make Kieran do a strength check.
Okay.
Because Kyo's heavy,
Very heavy.
very heavy.
I'm thick.
He is thick.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I strong. He thick. Together we're
So the
Do not just say that.
I want a visual for this. So you're holding on with your hands to your cloak, backwards,
Yeah.
I guess, and then Kyugen is holding on to your legs, and you're flying him up, like choppering
this
him
is
out.
the kind of stupidity that only exists in D&D.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So all three of you are up in the King's Perch. I imagine Kirin and Kyo. That was definitely not graceful, to say the least.
No.
That was like a kid who can't swim going from one side of a pool to the other. Like, just about managed.
Half speed.
But we managed, and that's what's
Yeah.
important.
It
It's
is
supposed to be.
this far into the arena, like there's enough just background dim light that you can make out the general, like, layout of the arena. Just
Yeah, so.
so you can find your way up there, but like it's too dark to really make out any details other than a bit of seating and stuff.
So we need a way to like keep the light away from like outside, I guess. Like to hide the light. Can I? Well, I have a cantrip of light. Can I like keep it really low? Can I like?
Yeah, but I mean that light spell is like it's for like lighting up caves. It's not going to illuminate the whole arena. It's almost certainly not going to be
Like I just
visible.
wanted to make like a candle light, like really.
I mean,
low.
you can do that. You can do
Yeah.
that. You can do that.
And
Yeah.
I'll
So-
I'll do that, and you keep it in front of me. So
Yeah. In this area, you see a row of seats quite close to the. I need to close the main channels. That is very.
So do I, but I can't help myself. Inject it into my veins.
You see a row of seats. The center one is rather lavish, which is quite obviously the king's seat. And behind that, there's not really anything behind them. It's a sheer edge here, so
Where?
you guys
Where
can
are
like
you?
land.
We're on
Yo,
the
did you
map.
say that?
What was that,
Oh.
Kia?
We're like marking on the
completely-
map or something. Like, are we by the
No,
train?
no,
Oh,
no.
I'm just using this map
Yeah,
as a visual
visual.
reference. What's going on here is not what
Yeah.
you guys are seeing.
It's in this corridor though, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the
Mm,
position. It's
that's what I
80
was
feet
thinking.
up, overlooking the arena.
Fucking Flynn's ape token.
I'm gonna hide this because it might be a little distracting.
Yeah.
There.
You're gonna be an amazing teacher one day, Brooke.
Yeah. Okay. So a row of I'm gonna say 7 seats. Some room behind them, and then a smooth stone wall. There are 2 kind of like those big deep dish brazier things, which are currently extinguished, and that's about it that you can make out.
Can I activate detect magic?
Yeah, you can. Nothing is really popping out.
I'm not seeing any sigils or anything.
You make an investigation check, and all 3 of you can make investigation checks as like the 3 of you kind of check every chair and really have a look around.
Alright, I'll do that. Investigation 1. Hey, at least it's not 0.
Ooh!
Hey.
Wow!
Okay.
You guys got my back.
So, yeah, you find no sigils. In fact, you kind of find nothing.
Not even a peanut. Damn.
No peanuts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but Mickey
there's
Mouse organization is this?
there is the seats. There is maybe about 15 feet of space behind the seats, and then there's just a wall. It's just almost like the smooth stone wall of the arena behind it. It's like this is carved almost into the wall of the arena. This whole area.
Can
We're
the
not
cushion
getting any further.
on the king's seat be lifted up?
Mhm.
The cushion on the seat.
Oh, well, yeah. I assume you've with those rolls, you've flipped the seat and looked for as much as you can. And I mean, I can go over the details of the chairs and stuff, but
Oh, please do. I want to hear all about this cushion.
nothing relevant has come back from those rolls.
Alright.
Other than the absence of relevant information.
So I'm not detecting any magic. I am not seeing anything.
Mila says over, I assume I'm not too far away. If I could just ask over the ring how the investigation's going because she's nosy.
I think you're out of range, actually.
I would imagine so.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I was thinking that bugger.
Definitely.
Well, what if we go down the corridor behind us? Like, where does it lead?
There is no
nothing.
corridor. There is no corridor behind you. It's
Wait.
15 feet of space behind the seats, and then just
So-
flat stone wall.
Oh, really? Wait, how did
Yeah,
they
so-
get up there?
That's what we're trying to
that
figure
is
out.
the relevant question.
Ah.
So, as Merlin, you can start throwing theories out if you want.
Well, I've not seen any magical effect, any magic there here. So
Let's actually I'm actually gonna throw this to Asmodean. Asmodean, what is Asmodean thinking at this moment? What are his?
I miss
feelings?
Bogador.
I miss
Bogador could solve this.
If only Bogador were here, he would drunkenly stumble into the hidden switch, and he'd save us all.
We've tried we've looked at everything. At least that's what I feel like. I'm guessing we've touched every wall to check if there's no like things like hidden
To the best,
passageways.
to the best of your ability, you've searched for switches. And to be fair, this isn't like a giant library where any book could be a lever. This is, you know, you've pushed every brick. It took maybe 15 minutes, but there weren't that many bricks to push, you know. So, yeah, it's.
So the only thing I can think of is just they actually teleport them in here, like maybe.
So, a few things you know about teleportation.
There's no circle.
Teleporting, there is no circle, which makes frequent teleporting here, by any method that you're aware of, would be very difficult.
I just learned a spell that I can do it. So.
Well, I mean, it's because
yeah.
we're talking your. This is
Yeah.
that would be conjuration magic, which is something that you're well read in.
Yeah.
You know, you've been reading books for a lot longer than you've, you know, than your actual spell strength.
Wouldn't just the Dimension Door do it though?
I think you need. Oh, I'm not
you
sure.
don't need line of sight. I think you need to know the place where you're going.
Yeah.
You can
So
very
yeah,
easily-
that could be a possible explanation. But as some Dimension Door users like Kieran, I suppose, in the party knows, not a super practical solution, but it certainly could be that.
Is there any other way?
Kieran's just learned how to Dimension Door, so they wouldn't have any idea.
It's kind of amazing that you can
If
actually learn that.
If you think back to the arena fight, there was like a fair entourage of people up here.
Yeah.
That's what I was just looking for.
Right, with an entourage, you can only bring like one person with you on the with Dimension Door. So.
Yeah, and I can only cast it once. I only have one spell slot for that, so
Okay.
that's it.
How the fuck are we getting out of here?
Well, it's a lot easier to get out of a place. You can just, you know,
I'll just break the door down.
don't sass me. I come with you on this little mission to get sassed. I just came to help.
Don't sass the sass master.
Jerk.
Anyways.
I hope this is all in character.
100%.
I don't know if we're gonna get any wiser here.
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly.
Because let me roll an Arcana check to see if I would think of any other way of doing this. I guess I would have. Does Asmodean have any other idea?
So from the Arcana check, thinking along the lines of what you know, your current hunch is that teleportation magic is an unlikely answer. Frequent travel to a point that's not tethered, like this, would be it would be quite a hassle on a regular basis. It would consume quite a lot of magical resources, you know, like spell slots, for example. And especially considering how easy it would be to make a teleportation circle and how little you gain by not having one. You're thinking that maybe teleportation isn't the simplest answer here, that you're probably missing something that is currently outside of your box of thinking.
Hey guys, I think they're using wormholes. No.
What is this, Star Trek?
Yes. No, I don't think we're getting anywhere here. I don't know. You guys have any ideas?
Mm. I mean, if your knowledge of magic doesn't really give us anything, then I don't know that my own methods of seeing are
Maybe we
gonna
should
help.
just. maybe we
What
should just
methods
hit
does Kieran
walls.
have?
Yeah,
Oh,
just hit
true
I
sight.
have
walls
a
and see.
glowing
That's what I was
magical
thinking.
eyeball that sees things for what
fuck
they
yeah, I
Have
forgot
are.
you,
about
have you tried that? Isn't that like once a day? Like you can just see?
It's longer than that. The cooldown is a lot longer than just a day.
Okay, like a week then. Or longer?
Yeah,
A week.
yeah.
Yeah, it would be a waste to use it.
Yeah.
Well, didn't I give you like the week-long cooldown is like the big one, but I'm pretty sure I gave you a less activation that you can use daily.
Yeah, that's
Also,
what I
you already
thought.
used it. You already used it in the offshoots, which I won. I'm just saying.
No,
I mean-
That was an alternate reality.
Yeah.
No, I was just joking.
It was in the-
I just wanted to flex.
My point
Of
though
course.
is that like yes, I could open it and use it, but it's not going to reveal anything that like the lesser activation isn't going to reveal anything that Asmodean hasn't already figured out. Basically, it's not that
Does-
powerful.
Can't
I would have to
Asmodean
use this.
cast like True Sight or something too?
True Sight is a level 5 spell, and I can't cast that. I think it's a level 5 at least. It's
True
a
Seeing
high
is
level
level
spell
6.
as well. Oh, level 6 even. So.
Like
That's
I
fine,
could I
yeah.
could use my eye to get
Well, are
true
we-
sight.
are we
but
doing
that
anything
would
else
be
today?
A week cooldown.
It might be worth it to see if there's anything that I couldn't see. I guess.
Yeah, I think so.
Or find with magic.
I mean, it's up to you guys.
I say.
To answer your question, by the way, Monk, the plan for the group was to meet up at a bar in the city somewhere so we can try and bump into the executioner. I'm just saying that as a reminder, I'm not metagaming.
Mm.
Like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the plan, like, after both
Cool.
parties are done with their thing.
Yeah, I was very tired last time, so I didn't catch that much.
Oh, right, sorry.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, no, I don't have any other. I could go.
open sesame.
Yeah, I would just say open.
Well,
Yep,
here's
yep,
why I'm
open.
hesitant on using my
Yeah.
once a week ability. We don't have any other real clues around here. Like, yeah, we know they got through here, but like we're not really finding anything to lead us to anything in particular. So I could turn it on, and then we just still also find nothing.
No, we're more talking about the True Sight of the Smoldering, that you can just recharge
Yeah.
after a rest.
No, that's not. True sight is that's going to be a week until I get it back.
Oh, okay.
No,
That is the greater cast.
Isn't that... I ask, isn't that the spell a Smoldering had? Or what spell is that?
Dusty
Druid?
was the one who cast True Sight earlier.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we didn't know he was doing it, actually.
It's true. He didn't say anything.
He
So
just
no one
did
else
it.
can do it. Okay, I was confused there for a second.
Oops. Wrong
Yeah.
line.
True Seeing. Okay, so it's a divination spell, yeah. Cleric thing.
Level 6, not level 5, level 6. That's pretty high.
The only thing I could think of is changing one of you into a scorpion that has tremor sense. Maybe find a secret hiding spot.
Well, I could-
That would be badass.
Yeah, I could try that.
Do it.
We have a token for that as well.
Tremor Totem.
If you guys want to try that, that's an option we can still.
Sure, that's just a horse level spell, so.
Yeah.
Do it.
Okay, who are you
Uh,
casting Polymorph on?
Where's the
Me,
best
me.
investigation, I guess? Okay, sure, I'll cast it on him. He really wants to do it, so.
Do it.
Wants to be a scorpion.
Okay, I'm genuinely curious. Can you link me to it?
I think
The
it's
token, I already did.
No. Like the
Tremor
pain.
sense? Tremor sense? I
Hang
think
on,
it's
hang
tremor
on,
sense,
hang on.
right?
Scorpion.
I think it was a
Is
scorpion.
it
Otherwise,
is
it's not
it a
like.
big scorpion or a small
I
scorpion?
think it's giant scorpion.
Giant scorpion. Cool.
Now
Yeah,
this is getting fucking suspicious if somebody
Yeah.
notices you guys are up there.
Wait, is there even
So,
room for me then?
Interesting.
It has tremor sense, right? Yeah.
It says it has blind sight.
Might be the different then. Maybe a different creature.
No.
Yeah.
What is blind sight? I'm curious now.
Blindsight is usually like a tremor sense, so.
I thought so. I
Blind sight.
thought it was tremor sense, but I
Hang on.
might be
I
totally
mean-
wrong here.
Right, bats are blind sight, right?
Oh, blindsight could be echolocation as well.
I think that's what it is because bats have blind sight.
It might
Oh,
be.
then you could have done it already. Oh well.
it might
Well,
be
I
don't know
didn't,
many
Justin, because you were talking about tremor sense.
Yeah, I thought tremor sense was it.
Okay.
I forgot how
so-
many giant tokens I made. By the way, Dave, do you want me to send them to you just in case you want to change up your giant tape token?
I have
Any-
no idea how to do that anyway, so.
I'll like them. You can fix them that way.
And
Okay. So, a scorpion has blind sight, which means that it can perceive its surroundings without relying on sight. Within a specific radius, creatures without eyes, such as oozes, creatures with echolocations or heightened senses, such as bats and true dragons, have this sense. I get the impression that a giant scorpion probably doesn't have the best eyesight. But it does have eyes, though, doesn't it?
I think it would be different. Let me see if I find the creature. I would have known that it would be a different creature, but we figure out.
I'm sure you can find a creature that has tremor sense.
Here is the no. Well, blind sight is what we're talking about.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm going to call it tremor sense.
Okay.
And Kia, you
Knocks down all the chairs.
Probably.
Sure. I'm going to say like the tail kind of does push a chair around. It's not going to knock anything too crazy.
Okay.
They're not that big. I think it's probably like a 10 by 10 token, which there is space for. Kyo, tremor sense is a very
Imagine being a scorpion is pretty
unique
weird.
experience. Yeah, it's a very unique experience. But it feels like there's a corridor here.
There's a corridor. Oh, okay. I tried to say that.
You can walk towards it, I guess. See.
What if I tried to push one of my claws through it into the corridor?
Your claw. I'm really curious how this actually plays out.
I thought outside the box.
Yeah, no, you did. You did.
Very
Definitely.
interesting theory.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to give too much away, while at the same time deliberating how my rules apply. I'm gonna say you have two senses. Okay, a scorpion has eyes, doesn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Your eyes are telling you there's a wall here, and your claw hits the wall. But your tremor sense, it's like with tremor sense, it's like pushing up against a glass pane almost. Like you're pushing into a wall that your tremor sense can't see.
What if I close my eyes?
When you close your eyes, which I don't know if scorpions can do, but we're going to go with it, your claw passes straight forward.
Oh.
Oh.
And we see that happen?
Mhm.
I'm guessing? Okay. Interesting. I want to actually roll. How you don't want to metagame it, you know? But it does. Can you do an intelligence?
Is
check
is
to see
it
if
large enough for
we
me
would
to
notice
go
the
through?
Yeah.
Or pass it?
With your eyes closed, that glass pane isn't there anymore. Like you can't feel it. Like feeling around with your claws, just like your tremor sense is telling you that it's just an open corridor here.
But what?
Ooh.
Is it like large enough for me to pass through? That's what I'm asking.
It's a total open corridor. It's big.
Okay, yeah, then I
It's way
pass
bigger
into it.
than you.
Yeah, way bigger than you. You can pass into it. Yeah.
Alright. What more do I sense like down into the corridor?
It's a fair stretch down this corridor.
Hmm.
What happens when he opens his eyes when
Because
he's
it's
inside the
not
corridor?
blind sight
Yeah.
doesn't go very far. I think Giant Scorpion has blind sight 60 feet, so you can feel 60 feet ahead of you is this corridor.
Okay. So it goes on for a while. I don't know what to do. I should probably like head back and turn back or something, and let them know.
That takes an hour, or you have to knock you out, I think.
Yeah, you can cancel
Polymorph
it,
can
can't
be
you?
dropped. Yeah, polymorph can be
is
cancelled.
it
It's a concentration.
Oh
so
yeah,
you
then
can
I would
cancel.
just I can
Yeah.
just take it.
Alright, then I come back out of the wall.
And I guess I'll stop concentrating on polymorph.
So yeah, with the weird feely thingy seeing, I could just pass through, but I couldn't see it. So yeah, I tried to like imagine the hallway and then close my eyes and pass through.
Maybe
Brooke.
just close our eyes and try to go through.
Brooke.
Yeah?
Does that work?
Were you trying it again?
I'm trying to imagine the hallway and closing my eyes and passing through.
Is that what Kyo's doing?
Yeah.
Kyo passes straight through.
So Asmodean will try as well.
Asmodean also passes through.
And I will follow them. Don't leave me alone.
Yeah, you're all through.
Now what?
I think we're on to something here.
So I had to use the bathroom then just to clear this up. You guys like closed your eyes and could walk through the wall. Essentially, is that what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
His giant scorpion figured it out.
So the strange thing is, like, I was thinking to myself, like, is this like Zelda? Do you know if you like the two braziers with like a doorway open up, like, do 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 do?
Yeah, it's kind of like you see the wall and it's like some sort of spell that makes it real since you're perceiving it or something like that.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Well, that's weird magic. Making a note of that. It's kind of the same thing that what's her name was doing. That if we don't notice her until she tells us that she's there or something.
That was different. That was like a perception trick, which this isn't. This is very different.
Okay.
I'll say Asmodean can. Yeah.
Asmodean would know that. Okay. I guess.
Also, no, never mind.
So, do we still need to get the unburied a person to talk to that girl? I guess.
Well, we don't know you made it through, so
Yeah.
We're not
gonna
gonna
go
go.
dig up a dead girl.
No, I know.
We're going grave digging,
And
grave
she's
digging,
gonna
grave
say,
digging, grave.
Well, I don't know. I just kind of walked through a wall. That's fucking brilliant. Where?
I'm just
No.
wondering, like,
Just a wall somewhere in the castle.
what is it?
you
Are
can't,
we
like-
gonna keep going?
I don't fucking know.
She wouldn't
Are
know
we
she's
going to
walked
keep
through a
it?
wall.
I mean,
though.
this will be
So,
really
blind
fucking funny
person.
if we find out this information. Like, if we could come to that conclusion, like, you'll just walk back to the Citadel and Mila's blindly walking into walls backwards and forwards, going, no, not that one. This will move 2 inches to the left and try again.
That's why
See,
it's quite.
I would imagine that would be Dusty, not you doing that.
That's
I can see both.
Yeah, honestly.
Self-respect.
it's quite an elegant trick because even if you know the trick, if you don't know where the walls are and there's no way of detecting them, the only way to find them is literally to
Walk into walls constantly.
try constantly walking.
Give us 2 months and here we'll find one.
Anyways, do we want to keep going through this or do we want to get back?
Yeah, like gather.
Well, I
everyone.
mean, who knows if this really does lead. I mean, there could be more to find here, right?
Asmo, what if you like go all see-through and have a look further down?
And I have to get off my pillow.
I could also just be a bat.
Yeah, you do it.
I could just be a bat and kind of
Yeah,
crawl along
that
the
works
ceiling,
too.
and
Yeah.
no one will
Bats
see
have
me.
got bad eyesight, right?
That's
Echolocation.
a blind sight
Yeah,
as well,
they do
so-
still have eyes though, so you would have to close them.
That's a
Can you
very
just
dark
blink
night.
while it was going?
Wait, we have to keep our
Exactly,
eyes
Dave,
closed
exactly.
while inside this hole as well?
Hmm?
Do we have to keep our eyes closed while inside the hole?
No, you can. I imagine at some point you would open your eyes again. There is. You can see behind you. The wall is there. If your eyes are open, the wall is there.
Okay,
Hmm.
interesting. So there's an empty space here between. the
Yeah,
walls.
yeah. Behind the
Yeah.
wall
Yeah.
is a corridor.
Well, at least we found it.
Right.
You go fly around as a bat.
Sure, I'll do that.
Have fun.
Bye. And I turn into a bat. I do a Batman swoosh with my cape and turn into a bat.
I like that's the ritual to like in order to like activate the cloak. You just start going no 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 Batman, and then of course you come to bat. Can we make that a thing?
No.
So I'm
Shut up,
going to
Frank.
say after about how far in would you go? Give me a number of feet.
I mean, I'm gonna go until it changes direction, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. After about 200 feet, it opens up
Wow.
into just like castle. Is the best way of describing it. There's it's lit.
Yeah, boy.
We're finally there.
there is torchlight. You kind of just like a corridor really, and you can see like doors and stuff, and a staircase at one end. Yeah.
All right, so this is definitely the way in. Okay.
Is that the upper? Is that the uppers? Or is it still the lower? That's the question.
How would
Yeah.
Kieran know that?
I guess.
Well,
I
anyway,
wouldn't.
Kieran's seen before.
Karen sees this looks like a castle, takes it in, and then turns around and flies back.
Okay.
That's what Karen does.
I mean, what kind of
Okay.
room is it though? Just like an open castle corridor or something?
It's very reminiscent of the lower citadel, but it's just new. You haven't seen it before.
Okay, some sort of like behind doors corridor, and we can possibly get to some other areas.
Okay.
The only way to know that is to actually go through it.
Yeah, I don't think we should go anywhere yet.
Like, yeah, everyone should at least be in the corridor for backup. In that case.
So I come
Okay,
back and I tell them what I saw.
Cool. How are the three of you getting out then?
Well, we can. Wait, what? We can just go through the wall, right? If we close our eyes.
No, out
Out of
the
the arena.
Well,
Jump.
yeah, that's not my
I mean,
problem.
I guess we can do a dimension door now.
Kill yourself.
I can't do Dimension Door. I can only do it once. That's
I mean,
it.
I thought we did the flying thing.
No, to get
It's
into the
the
arena,
door.
we Dimension Doored in.
Okay,
Oh,
and
the
then
arena,
flying door
the
up to
entrance.
the right.
Yeah.
Think
Yeah,
about
yeah.
it. Maybe me coming on this part of the mission might have been a good idea because I could have blinked people in and out of the arena. But oh well.
I don't
Whoa.
think you can. I think that's just on self.
Oh
I don't
shit!
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad. I
Kill-
thought.
Okay, so there's two. Well, there's a few options, but first option would be me spending two more level 4 spells and getting you out using fucking polymorph.
Well, you don't
Yeah,
have to do
that's easy.
two. You
Oh,
just
yeah,
have
one.
to use one.
Yeah,
I
no,
can
no,
I
no,
can
no.
Misty Step out, but
I
I can't take
definitely
him with me.
I can misty step out as well.
So if you can do something for him, then that's all you
Giant
need.
scorpion into a
Just
regular
break
scorpion.
the lock.
Well,
Then
is
people
there-
will
yeah.
know we broke in. That we're trying to be
so?
stealthy.
Technically,
You're not on
there
this
were no
mission, so we
somebody
get to
broken.
decide.
They'll know somebody broke in, not necessarily you.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, just
How about
tell me
you
don't
guys
fucking
decide-
kill
Then again,
already.
they are right,
If,
they're
Like,
right.
if
We should
somebody
stay out of this
suspects
when
you,
not
you
there.
could say, we can just say, well, we were going to dig up a dead woman.
Hey, I'm gonna decide
They were
that
with us.
everything you're saying I don't hear because you're not here with us. So
La la la
Yeah,
la la.
yeah.
I'm not listening. La 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 la
we're
la.
gonna decide what we do to get out of here, and you can decide what to do with the dead girl.
Like, I feel like turning
I
into
don't
random
wanna pick
animals
her up.
again.
It's just fucking rude.
Oh, it's another level 4. It's another level 4 spell.
Deal
Like,
with
2
it.
level 4 spells.
Yeah, but we're
wasted.
gonna we know we've
Yeah,
already been
yeah.
told we're gonna get to rest. So
Yeah, and that's why.
Not before you fight an executioner. I just want to point that out.
Yeah,
That is the plan. We are
exactly.
fighting an executioner tonight.
So, but it doesn't
Oh,
matter.
I have
That's the only.
person.
That's the only way I'm gonna get him out because I don't have any other way of getting him
Wait.
out. I think.
Let me.
wait.
Oh, dude, never mind.
Uh,
I have the grapple hook.
okay. Well, where
where are you gonna grapple?
Anywhere I fucking want, you just watch me go.
Go na 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 na.
Kyo, just to try and explain the situation. So, you are currently in like the king's loft, right, of the arena.
Mhm.
Getting down from there is not a problem. Getting out
Yeah,
of
just
the
take
arena,
fall damage.
which is locked by a lattice.
I mean,
Is
how
the
is the edge of the arena though? But it was just like a high up wall that can maybe grapple up.
Yeah, and then there's a ceiling.
Oh,
It's not
okay.
open
I didn't
air.
know it was
Oh.
ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was an open air one as well.
No.
No,
Yeah,
it's
that's
not
just-
open air.
That's just like the depiction fucking with us again.
Let's see.
It would be a really bad
Book at no
depiction.
point said that this was a closed air arena.
Yeah, I
yeah.
did when I explained it to Dave earlier, but I guess I wasn't really clear on that. Sorry.
I could use the ink.
Imagine
I
a
guess.
sports hall. You're in a
Brooke.
sports hall.
Yeah.
Imagine explaining something
How
to Dave
much-
and
how
expecting the
much
rest
would
of us to get it.
How much inks would it cost for me just to open a door and then close it up? So in a sense, draw some hinges and then remove them again. I guess
Can't you just like?
that would make
your
remove a
pocket
spell slot and I could just use the ink.
Don't you have like your pocket portal thing?
You would have to use quite a
No.
bit because, like,
Yeah, I guess.
you
Yeah,
have
he's
to
big,
tunnel
he's a
for a
big
fair
guy.
bit of stone to get around.
No,
the
I was
door.
just at the gate. At the gate bridge. I
Oh,
was just saying like
yeah.
making a line, opening it, and then closing it off again. Yeah.
Can it be undone?
Well, you can just draw it again. Just draw what was there, and then
Oh, draw it back
That's
in.
true.
yeah,
Wait,
You
can
can
it conflict with
absolutely
itself?
try that. You can
Uh,
absolutely try that.
I could try that, but. let's
Oh
just
yeah, I
fucking
remember us
try it.
using that.
Yeah, the ink. But yeah, I'm not gonna gamble it. I'm just gonna use
Although,
polymorph and make a
technically,
mouse.
you need
So-
to draw on something. So if
Yeah,
you like deleted something, you couldn't then draw it back.
So you like can turn me into like a spider or a tiny scorpion this time or something?
I was just about to say that, an even smaller scorpion.
Oh, I can only make you beasts, so I'm guessing I can make you a mouse or.
A vole.
Like
just
first
so,
get.
just so we all
I'll
know,
grapple down first. Alright.
insects are animals.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
No, but didn't you specify
Yeah, I
beast?
guess. Yeah,
Because yeah, you
animals.
can turn me into a giant scorpion.
All
so-
animals are beasts.
yeah.
All animals are beasts.
I know.
Right,
I can
okay,
turn
okay.
into a giant scorpion.
There is a common misconception that like insects and whatnot aren't animals, but that is no.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
I mean,
Is
are
the-
owls even birds?
The 5 kingdoms of life are the animal kingdom, the plant kingdom, and then it's the eukaryote, prokaryote, and amoeba.
Okay, thank you, teacher. Thank you.
I'm interested.
Arigato sensei.
Yeah, shut up, Brooke, you fucking nerd.
So if it's not a plant, a bacteria,
Oh, damn it,
or
I
an
just
amoeba.
really wanted to make plants. God.
Tenements or Venus flytrap?
Yes.
So yeah, you can get out
Yeah, we
using
can just
those.
get out.
so
Yeah, I'll
using
just use a spell, and I'll also mark off a Misty Step spell. So I have used fucking 3 spells this.
Yes,
Yes,
but we've
but think
already
about what
talked
you
about we're
gained.
going
Yeah.
rest.
I know.
Quit
Think
worrying
about
about
what
your
you
spells.
You can still hit things. God damn it.
You,
That's alright,
fine,
I mean,
Jesus.
like, if
You might
and when
have-
we fight an executioner, Mila will be there, and whoever's controlling Mila can just go fucking ham and use all the expensive spells because I'm just gonna get them back tomorrow.
Yes, all good.
I'll be
Okay.
fine. Don't worry about it. We'll be
So-
friends. In fact, we Gucci. We Gucci.
B team, we're swapping to you now.
Yay! Just when Jared goes for a pee.
Well, that's fine. I will say that you guys follow Gunfer, the guard captain,
We got dressed up beforehand as well, wearing guard uniforms, if I'm not mistaken. He did say
We're
he
like
could
wearing
supply some of
guard
them.
cloaks or something.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's no problem. You guys are going to be a lot longer than the first team because you've got a fair bit of traveling to do. So you
I was
head
gonna
out
dig
of
up a
the
fucking body.
you head out of the lower citadel and into the actual town. Probably takes about 40 minutes on foot to the place. And you guys kind of just stand outside. It's very lightly raining at this point. And it's cold as well. It's maybe even like sleet. The gun for the guard captain goes. The plan was basically to leave you guys outside, and he was going to go in.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he does. He goes inside the house, and you guys are left kind of out in the cold for probably about 10 minutes before Gunther leaves and rejoins you and says, "Okay, so do you want the good news or the bad news?"
Whoa.
Let's take the bad news first.
Okay, so the bad news is that her remains are in the crypts.
The crypt.
Yes.
Sound
The
like
good
too
news is
bad.
that I know I've been given fairly comprehensive directions, so we can get there. But yeah, the bad news is we have to go down to the crypts.
Why
Why's
is that
that?
bad news?
I mean, I've been inside a worm. I don't think much could get worse.
Oh, please don't remind me, Flynn.
I
sounds
dived
pretty-
right in there and swam down its belly.
Okay.
I almost choked you to death with water after.
That's pretty gross.
Oh, you weren't there, sir. You have no idea.
You weren't there either, Bila.
I was. I gave
I
him
died
a
and
bath
came back to
afterwards.
life afterwards as well.
Yeah,
I kind of
she
do
was
a
there.
flex.
That was like right after she joined us.
Yeah, as
I
soon as
kinda-
he
I
like
kinda-
got
I
like
kinda do
bored
like a
out of the worm, I put him in a
flex.
watery sphere.
Yes, she did.
Oh, and then
I
you
remember
left.
that.
Or-
And that was the start of our
Anyway.
budding romance.
So, because Thrice is a relatively densely populated
Lots of
city,
mass graves, isn't it?
there's not really. I mean, certain families do have plots like in the surrounding land, but most people, if their whole family is based inside the city, prefer to have their family remains buried in the crypts, which
Is
are
this kind of
located
like a Paris catacombs kind of thing?
very much like a Paris catacombs thing.
We're gonna
Oh
get
no!
royal, aren't we?
I have legitimately had nightmares about that place after I watched the documentary about it.
Oh man, there's a horror movie set in there.
You
A
could
re-
literally
I
get
know, I
lost
should've
in
read
there.
this.
I know.
I,
Have you ever seen the the lost footage? Like some people who were exploring the Paris catacombs came across an old camcorder, I believe they used to be called. That's how fucking old I am. I forgot what they used to be called. But you know, the old roly poly cameras. Anyway, they went into the Paris catacombs. They found this VHS tape in a camcorder, and he played it back. And basically, this guy was in the catacombs alone. I know, a bit of an aside, but but like this guy was alone in the catacombs, and at some point he dropped this camera footage goes on for fucking ages. He drops the camcorder and then just starts fucking running for his life. After I watched that, I had nightmares legitimately for a week
Yeah,
about
this is
it.
bad.
So
that
I
sounds
was,
Don't-
gonna go, I was gonna go to the catacombs, but they're closed on Mondays.
why would you ever go in there?
Well, if you're going in on a tour, it's
Yeah.
fucking
No,
baby
fuck
mode.
that. It's a load of old bones and dead things. I don't want to go in there. Fuck that.
I want to steal a skull. That'd be hype. So hype. But yes, it's very much.
I'm never going to Paris with you. I know that we have plans, Brooke, but
Disney World, Disney World.
Romantic weekend.
okay, Disney World. Okay.
Diddly World.
Bitch, you thought we were going to Disney World. Say
Disney
hello to all
World.
skeleton friends. Right, so yeah, Paris catacombs. Gunther has been given pretty detailed directions, and he has said that it's not going to be a massive trip into there, but
Back into the recesses of my fucking unconscious.
he doesn't like them. He does not like the crypts.
Same.
So you are now led once again back the way you came, and the entrance to the crypts is built into kind of built into the wall of the citadel itself. If you remember the place you were staying in town before you won the fight, it was a hotel that was actually built into the base of the citadel, yeah?
And that's the place where I ruined the hotel room, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And there's stuff built into the base of the citadel all the way around. This is basically like a pretty low profile iron door between two buildings, basically. And I'm not going to go into a ton of detail because I don't want like a split party adventure to go on for too long. It's very narrow corridors. You have no light sources except for torches, which Gunther lights for everyone.
I was gonna put some of my dancing lights.
That also works.
We are gonna be blind by the time we get out of this place.
There are no skeletons.
Skeletons.
Animated skeletons. Although you do hear some spooky noises as you go. And Gunther does say that like naturally occurring instances of reanimation do occasionally pop up every now and again, but the crypts are relatively well patrolled and stuff is taken care of as it comes up. But
you're telling
families...
me that random skeletons will just randomly reanimate via nothing?
Yeah, that can happen.
That's not normal.
Can we get me?
That is weird.
Watch me together, please.
The spooky, scary skeletons.
The spooky.
Yeah, I knew it was. I knew it was before I even clicked it. I did play that once when you guys were actually fighting skeleton. Fuck it, we'll go with skeletons. After you guys were fighting skeletons, not long after Bogador fucked off, and it wasn't well received.
Anyway, let's go on.
I was
Carry
very
on
sad.
with the story.
I love spooky, scary skeleton.
Shivers down your spine.
Mhm.
I don't know any more lyrics.
Brick.
Anyway.
Spooky sounds, skeletons. The
occasional xylophone.
No. God.
Stop
Okay, so
distracting me.
distracted. I know, it's so
I'm
bad.
sorry!
It's a relentless distraction.
David, shut up!
Don't fucking start, Dave.
Families who have, relatives buried down here have full access, but they are highly recommended to take a guard escort. And this is a very unpopular duty amongst the town guards, is working this shift. Because you do, every now and again, have to bash a skeleton that's come back to life.
So that's the reason why I asked it.
Seeing as there's no like weaponry or anything kept down here, it's not a difficult fight, and they don't really swarm. It's kind of a one-off instances. But then there's a case of putting those bones back where they came from, which can be very difficult if it's a fully decomposed skeleton. There's no way of identifying.
The reason why I asked in the first place, I was asking like, what's the lore on that? Like in terms of like what makes them become reanimated? Is it just
it's the same thing as like it's the same thing as like ghosts. If someone dies and they've got unfinished business, or things like that. And funny enough. Ghosts can sometimes possess skeletons that aren't theirs. They can drift a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. So
it is very cool.
Is cremation?
That's just
a
that
thing
is
in
to be
these,
fair. That
these
is
countries?
not really.
Oh, surely the Goliath would have like a Viking burial.
I mean, that sounds dope. But like this isn't a culture. This is a culture that likes crits.
Okay. This one.
Okay. Weird, but okay.
I mean, lots of, regular ass real human cultures had shit tons of crypts and bones everywhere.
What? Shut up.
Who
That's
doesn't
never
like
happened.
Really?
Humans don't bury fucking skeletons. What are you on about? Never happened.
So yeah, you after about
That was a joke, by the way.
a 30-minute expedition down into the crypts, you finally arrive at the place where this girl's skeleton is supposed to be, and there is, I'm gonna say, it's pretty much a full skeleton at this point. She was put down here a long time ago.
Do we know how long it's been?
I'm gonna
Been
say,
2 years, hasn't it? You're not saying.
yeah, it's been a handful of years for sure.
And this is the blind maid, yes.
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 Like, so I just start like prodding Dusty on the shoulder. Go, well, go on then, do the thing.
Did we actually? Because I just wanted to
first
know.
off, before he does the thing, we need to work out what we're going to ask it. Because we get 5
Yeah,
questions?
5
3
questions.
questions?
5 questions.
I just want to ask the Brooke. Brooke, do you allow everyone to see it move, or only the cleric? Because
No,
that's...
everyone.
yeah, because the spell I think says that only the cleric sees it or something. I can't remember, but I thought it said something like that specifically. But I think we did in this campaign. We always say that everyone can see it. I think. So I just wanted to check.
I don't remember. I don't think it's only the. As far as I know, it's like proper necromancy. Like you reanimate the corpse.
I always thought.
Yeah, that's what I assumed it was.
Yeah,
That's what
I
I
think
thought
as
it
well,
was.
but I think it's more fun that way as well. But
I don't see anything in the spell that says that.
okay, no,
I think it's everyone.
I'm totally wrong.
Okay.
Okay.
Did we
So,
get permission for this?
I believe the first question I would want to ask is, whereabouts in the Citadel did she get lost? Because I assumed she knew where she was going originally. We need to find out where the entrance of this place is, right?
Well, she would have known where she's going to.
Right.
And by the time she's been working there, she would have kind of worked out where she would have been.
Yeah.
So that's a
did
good
she
question we
go
can
somewhere
ask.
unusual?
Where about roughly did you come across this door to the upper Citadel?
Okay.
How many?
So,
I mean,
so
hang on.
the answer to
Just a
that,
moment.
that's the first question. The first answer is
Okay, sure. I
that
guess.
there was no door.
Ah, no door.
Okay.
Interesting.
How many questions do we get, Brick?
5.
We've got 4 more.
You get 4 more questions. Okay, 3 more questions.
Did you when?
Wait. Technically, only I can ask the questions.
That is
here.
true.
Flynn.
Dusty, ask this one. When she went through the door,
You just said there was no door.
quote marks, hypothetical door.
Okay.
Did
figure
you
it out.
have any kind of? Was there any kind of feeling? Did you feel any magic shit on you, or was it just like walking through a corridor?
Dusty,
We're
how
not-
do you answer this? How do you ask this question?
How do you answer?
I'm not gonna ask this because we don't. How do I put it?
Yeah.
Hang on a sec. Point of order. I feel like Dusty would have wasted at least one question just asking how she is. I know we're
Totally
potentially.
agree.
I know we're potentially.
Hey, how are you?
I know we're potentially banning a question here, but I honestly feel that's how Dusty would
Well,
open the
you got away
conversation.
first, Mila, so that's on you.
I'm just asking, did he?
I think
I'm just asking, did he? I mean, he totally did it.
Okay, so Dusty, what question are you
Not this
asking
one.
then?
Okay. What?
Do we even know this girl's name?
What kind
Ross?
of errands were you doing at the time?
Gunther embarrassedly says, I don't know.
Oh dear.
Okay.
We really should have asked that from the parents.
That's my first question.
Okay, fair enough.
What's your name?
Millie.
Familiar. I would ask how it's spelled, but that's another question. Oh well, I'll just
Sure, I
spell it
think
wrong.
you would definitely ask
I
that.
think he would.
No, he...
And the third question is, and how are you today?
Dusty doesn't write things down. What do you take me? What kind of errand were you on? At
What
the
kind of
time?
errand?
Yeah.
When
I
she
was-
discovered the entrance, presumably.
I was carrying linens when I got lost.
Lost. Fuck.
Well,
How'd you
Dusty, ask her whereabouts she thought she got lost.
one second. Ask her as well. When she got found, who were you found by? And
that's a good one.
were there lots of people there when you were found?
No, Flynn, we need to find out where it is that she got lost first before we run out of questions.
Yeah, but he already asked her
Don't
what her fucking
overtalk
name
me,
is.
Flynn.
I want to cast silence so bad.
Her name isn't important. Where she got lost is what we're after.
Okay.
Well, she was blind. She doesn't fucking know.
She would know
In a
roughly where
corridor.
she got lost.
In a corridor.
She would know what corridor it is. If she's blind and she's working in a
Alright.
place like
The
this, she would
lost
know
one.
where she
Shut up.
was.
Dusty,
This is a place of the
present
dead.
while the two bicker. Present your third question.
Don't tell me to shut up, Dusty.
That's a great visual.
She
Okay,
says as she
please.
shuts up.
I cast cam emotions.
For goodness sake, can we please just get our thoughts together?
Question 3. Do you... Where was the last place you were familiar with before you got lost?
That's a good question.
I say that like I whisper very good to him as I'm like patting him on the shoulder very excitedly.
Very calmly.
Very
actually.
calmly, I'm just like, yeah, very calmly.
She says the Red Wing balcony.
What the fuck is that?
Did everybody just grab the notepad then?
Yeah, I heard.
That's the,
I had
That's
at
a
least
rustle.
two. At least two.
I grabbed mine as well. Because I finally
Fuck.
found my notepad.
I might have misheard it, but I can't ask because... Another
It's
question.
the Red Wing
Was it wing or
balcony.
winged?
balcony. Red Wing balcony.
Wing.
Red Wing balcony.
I'll put it in brackets.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, well, surely if there's a difference between wing and wind, we would find out, right? Surely this place can't have both a red wing and a red wind balcony. That would be ridiculous.
There's a Red Wing.
That's what would be ridiculous, she said.
Yes, that would
Okay.
be ridiculous.
Okay.
Like,
It's alright,
Dusty, I think-
just...
You know what
just-
Mila is like? She finds like naming arrangements like that absolutely absurd. That would never happen in her household. The L'Oreal household would never allow that to happen.
Mila,
Hello?
hi.
I was saying that
Do you-
out of character.
Do you know who you were found by?
Is that your fourth question?
Fourth question.
It was by I was found by someone I did not know.
When she asked Dusty, asked her when she was found, were there lots of people there? And after you were found, how many people?
You need to be very careful. This is our last question.
That's
Last
like-
question.
Can't you just
So
cast
that's
it
the
again?
question.
Oh no, it's like
So
a...
you have
Not
to
for a
wait
week.
24 hours to do it again.
Or yeah,
Keep
24.
the skull with
Oh, no.
you. Keep the skull.
No, every 10 days even, so it's even longer.
Oh shit.
Hmm.
Oh,
Damn.
we have one more question.
So wait, before we ask a question, what do we need to find out from her? Where
We already have
Where
it.
she-
Where she got lost. That was the
where she got
main
lost?
objective.
We got that. What else do we need to know?
How's she doing
No, you
today?
don't- Yeah, she's
No, that is a dumb question. Anyway,
Do you have-
Theo,
do you have any
you're not
regrets?
fucking here. Fuck off.
Yeah.
You're also a mouse.
No,
So-
not anymore. I got kicked by a guard.
So we found out where potentially she got lost. What else do we need to find out from her?
Her favorite color.
That's a dumb question.
Okay.
What?
What is your fifth and final question, Dusty?
Hey, this spell lasts 10 minutes, okay?
I think a good question. How many people were you found by? and how quickly? Or
Wait,
how
before you ask that,
quickly-
did she not
how-
just say the person
She
who
didn't
found
know.
me? She didn't know. Yes, but she did say person, not people, right?
I think
Okay,
she's
so-
right.
So the
Yeah.
question would be, how quickly after being found? Did
How
more
quickly after
people
getting
come?
lost was she found?
No. How that'd be quite a good one. But I think
I don't
how
think that's very
quickly-
useful.
Here's a question.
How quickly after
Again,
being
You're not
found
there.
by that single person did more people arrive? And
Mm,
or
I don't
was
know
there
if
any
that's a
kind of
useful thing to
alarm?
know.
Was there any kind of alarm or something like that
Ooh.
that went
I
off
think that's
when she was
unlikely, but
found?
we could ask that. I think if there was an alarm, it'd be sad.
Hmm. Yeah.
Pretty sure of that.
I think the good one would be, after she was found, how long did it take for more people to arrive to with her? Something like that. I think.
That could be worth asking. It could give us an estimate as to how long we can be in there for before we get discovered.
And if we do get discovered, how quickly can we deal with the
How-
situation?
How long was she lost for before someone found her?
No, after when she was found, because she wouldn't know. She just
No,
went
she
to walk
would
through.
know when she got lost. Something unexpected happened.
It's a tricky question.
She
Just
would-
so
she
you
would
know,
about that.
you only have 10 minutes for the spell.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
say.
I know.
We asked like 4 questions in like 2 minutes.
You spent like almost 10 minutes deliberating.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Like
a
definitely
real
more
long
than 10
time.
minutes.
I'm gonna
I
say
think-
you've got 2 minutes left to ask the last
Okay.
question.
How
So, yeah.
long were you lost for before someone found you?
Very good.
Because that would give us an idea of how long we could be in
Is
there.
that your final? Is that your
Yeah.
final
Yeah,
question?
I think.
I like that. I like that.
How long were you lost for before someone found you?
Once again, pat him on the shoulder. Very good, though. Very good.
Don't touch me.
I think a
Wow.
few minutes.
What did you say? What did you say, sorry,
please
bro?
Could you
A
please
few
repeat that,
minutes.
corpse?
Could you please repeat that, corpse?
A few minutes?
Oh, Dusty heard fine. Dusty heard just fine. Yeah, a few minutes.
Oh, wow, okay.
Tell her, Dusty. Tell her we said thank you very much.
I mean, she's
What's that?
probably dead already.
The corpse is already kind of, the skeleton's already kind of.
I imagine, like, the moment she answers the last question, it's just like, poof.
Yeah, it's like the magic and like the tension and the atmosphere in the room just kind of like died down against what it was when we first moved in there. I just like kind of politely waved the corpse and go, "Thank you very much, Billy.
I could bring her back.
Awfully kind of you."
I could bring her back.
Are you able to?
No,
Oh wow, we
please.
could totally do that.
Are we able to? Are you able to? Oh, you could, yeah.
Well, technically, he's not
Reincarnation does
prepared.
not bring the mind. It just makes the skeleton move.
No, resurrection.
No,
No,
resurrection.
that's resurrection.
Has to be true
You would
resurrection?
need a true ass resurrection to bring this bitch back. She dead.
No, this,
You've been
this
dead
needs-
for over a
this
century?
needs even a part of a
Yeah,
body.
no more than potentially that
It
did die of
restores-
old age or.
Oh, yeah,
It
you-
restores only missing body
She's none
parts.
of them.
She's
But-
missing all of her skin and meat. And internal.
Yeah, let those come back.
Is
With
calm emotions
regular
still affect
resurrection?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Are you
true
sure?
resurrection is if
Yeah.
you have no part of the body, I think, actually, yeah. And then
Yeah.
Link me
resurrection is...
resurrection. Link me resurrection.
Yeah,
Okay.
there it
Well,
is.
okay.
Yeah, it's already been
okay.
liked in the
That
chat.
seems that because like this
And restores any missing body parts would be.
Well, do you have a diamond?
And
that's
it's
worth
also
1,000?
willing to come back.
True. But hold on. Here's the thing. It's not prepared, so I couldn't.
Ah,
I was joking.
is calm emotion still in effect? By the way,
Yes.
I feel at this point Mila would turn to Flynn and say, "I do apologise for my outburst earlier on, Flynn. It was quite unseemly, and I will
Wait,
endeavour not
actually-
to do it again."
Actually, it wouldn't be. It's up to him.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I agree.
yeah. Here, this last part. Casting this spell to restore life to a creature that has been dead for 1 year or longer taxes you greatly. Until you finish a long rest, you can't cast spells again, and you have disadvantage on all attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws.
Well, we
So
can.
that
Yeah,
would
but
be
we
a-
would be resting anyway.
That's not going to stop. That's not going to stop Dusty from hugging this fucking executioner. I can guarantee you that.
Also, that's a level 7 spell that you don't have that yet, right?
He's not
Yeah.
prepared.
We do it.
Yeah, he's sure he
I have
does.
it.
I'm sure
Yeah,
he does.
just-
He's a
it's not
cleric.
Am I
I'm
right
like
to
level
differ a
14
couple of
now,
minutes
but-
while I just go to the bathroom?
Level 30.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
clerics
damn.
get
Wait, Dustin,
really
I
high
forget how
levels.
I forget how high level you are. Anyway,
Dustin,
I really need to go to the bathroom. We'll be back in a moment.
yeah,
I also do. Should we take a break?
5-minute break, I guess.
Sure.
Dustin, you don't
Cool.
have it prepared, do you?
No, he doesn't. Also, I don't think we have 1,000 gold diamond with us.
That's what
I
I'm
think
saying.
he
I'm pretty
does,
sure-
doesn't
pretty
he?
sure I do.
Yeah, we do have.
I might.
I'm pretty sure we do.
But we have multiple diamonds, right? But not one that is 1,000. It doesn't
Yeah,
count.
but-
Oh, you can have
Doesn't-
multiple that's worth 1,000 together. It has to be one diamond.
Yeah.
I thought it was.
No, I
supposed to be
think
one
I think most
specific.
people homebrew it to be as long as you have 1,000 gold's worth of diamond.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm pretty sure most
Really?
people say it has to be a diamond that's worth 1,000 gold.
That's crazy.
100%.
I
Because
have
it's so
a ruby
powerful.
600 gold.
Yeah.
You're basically bringing somebody back to life with no like it's super powerful. So of course the cost is gonna be crazy.
Oh, hey guys, hold on one sec.
He's got it. doesn't
no.
he?
One sec.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure he does
Sorry.
have a diamond that is worth that much, but you would be wasting 2,000's worth of gold doing that.
Well, it depends how Brick does it.
Well, no,
But
like
it didn't sound-
it consumes the diamond, so
Yeah.
it doesn't matter that it's worth more. You would lose the whole diamond.
I have heard
Ah.
of the word.
See, David, or see, Mila, going into that stomach was worth it.
Worth it for you, maybe.
What if we Nah, I'm not
It's just
there.
life experiences, you know. You gotta try.
Some
it
life experiences aren't worth it, Flynn.
I disagree.
Okay, it's your opinion. You're wrong, but it's your opinion.
I mean, next time
Wait,
you can go into
What
the
wasn't it the death experience though, not the life experience?
Maybe if you plan to die.
Well, I did die.
Not something I plan on doing anytime soon, or at all.
Those are famous last words.
Asmode's just gonna dump you all and just teleport away. Fuck all of you.
Also,
Anyway,
ever
let's get out of
ever
this
since-
dusty place anyway.
Ever since
Haven't
we've
we
been
got-
down here, I've really wanted just to pick up a skull and put it in my pocket. Just keep one.
I mean, you could. Probably
doing
nobody
it.
would
I'm
notice you
doing
doing
I'm
it.
doing it.
Mila at most would roll her eyes, and
You wouldn't
Yeah,
say
that's
anything.
it.
You would just roll your eyes. That's the thing.
exactly, yeah, I'd just go and just walk away.
We've carried around bodies in our bag of holding.
But we
Like,
still
have-
That's
at
where
this-
Mila draws the line. Bodies, like rotting
No.
flesh, is like, nope, that's not cool.
I mean, I rolled a 10.
I'm pretty sure everybody's passive perception is higher than 10 at this point.
Well, mine not. I don't think.
Wait,
You're
is
not there,
mine-
though.
I'm pretty sure it should be.
Mm,
Unless he's got a
Yeah.
negative
Oh,
mind.
that's
Mine.
right.
It's
Oh,
passive-
now I get a
passive
crit when it doesn't matter. God fucking damn it.
where is perception?
Sure, passive wisdom
Under skills.
on the skills.
Oh, my
Basic-
passive wisdom's 10.
My
my
Basically,
passive
it's,
wisdom.
it's 10 plus your wisdom score. Other than
No,
if you have proficiency
no.
in perception.
Minus
That-
0.
Be careful calculating it that way because that's not true. It's 8 plus your wisdom plus your proficiency bonus if you're proficient.
Oh, so yeah, that
So it's
Oh,
different
okay.
for different people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's DS?
Calculating
I'm
passive
attempting-
perception.
Oh,
As
right,
we,
yeah.
as we're leaving, I'm attempting to take a skull. Any skull.
I mean, are you attempting to do it sneakily, or just attempting to do it? Because attempting to do it is picking one up.
I'm just picking one up. And just
Okay.
putting it in my pocket.
The
Your
guard might
attempt is
have a
successful.
problem with that. Wait, the guard doesn't have. Okay.
The guard doesn't care.
Well, that's why I'm asking. So you're doing it. I mean,
Well, I
he's
rolled a
leading
sleight of
the way.
hand, to be honest.
Okay.
10.
I don't
Oh.
want him to see, but I've got a plan if he did see me and tells me to put it down.
I'm gonna say, with a 10, you can get it.
Oh yes.
Because he is, not only is he leading the way, and it does not take a significant amount of sleight of hand to just pick a skull up without making a shit ton of noise. and he's not facing you, and he's pretty keen on leaving. So it was a very, I'll be honest, a 5 would have done it.
Okay, I just added that to my items.
Where the fuck are you?
Random skull from a crypt.
You like.
Wait, are you really
do
bringing
you have
the
like a
good
bag
girl?
of holding?
Yep.
You have a bag
No,
of
no, no.
holding?
This is just a random one.
How does that fit? Like,
I have many pockets in my coat.
Yeah, but those are like how big? Wouldn't they bulge out? Like.
Maybe he's looking for a
I'll
dwarf
put it
or
down my
or-
pants.
I'm just wondering, like, how is a skull not bulging your shit out? You know, like.
You're not there. You don't know. You don't need to know.
But you will see.
But you will see a skull at some point soon.
No, he'll see something. He doesn't know what, but he will see something.
Is that a human skull in your pants, or are you just glad to see me?
I was gonna offer my haversack, but if you put it in
Pretty
there,
sure
then
it looks like
I'm.
yeah, so yeah. I've got a skull.
Yeah, my passive perception is 10, so I would have seen you do it. God damn it.
I mean, me and Mila saw it.
Yeah, at this point, like, because she's been hanging with a group for as long as she has, she's just kind of like, I've seen them do worse. If this was any other group, I might have had an issue.
Okay, so...
No, I'm just going through Mila's thought process. Like, if it was any other group and they were picking skulls up, I might.
Thanks for that, Gunther.
Keo.
Yeah.
Mifrix? Yeah, we're all here. Cool. So,
Yay.
I'm going to say the plan from this point is to meet back up at the tavern, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm going to say that everybody is met up in the tavern at
What's the tavern's name?
It's. Let me check.
Oh,
Wait, it's got a name? Fuck! No! I was trying to make Brooke come up with something on the spot, motherfucker. Don't
You're
ruin it.
going to one...
The one we stayed at before.
Yeah, you're going to one you've been to before.
It's called the Royal
Wasn't that the
Feet.
inn? The inn we were staying?
correct.
The...
It's
What's
more of
your-
a... It was
yeah.
more of a hotel, but there is a bar.
Yeah.
Who gets there first?
We do, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Team won by like an hour.
They
At
took like
least-
10 minutes
yeah,
to
of
find
course,
out.
of
at
course.
least an hour ahead. I will say, to be fair though, the
No, we
exit
looked around for
to-
15 minutes. You know?
The exit to the crypt is actually quite close. It's in the same part of town as the bar. So I'm gonna say that you guys are all met up by about 10:30.
Nice.
As I sit down at the table, I just look at Kieran and just go, Flynn got a skull from the crypt.
I take the skull out and put it on the table.
Kieran,
the guard captain has left, by the way, at this point.
Kieran
Okay.
just like
Thanks,
looks
thanks,
between the
Gunther.
two of you like, well, okay, what do you want me to do about it?
I don't know. I
Why
thought
am I
you
not
were the babysitter of this
surprised?
group.
I'm not your dad or your mom.
But you are the parents of this group by far.
Wait,
Oh,
is
you're-
she
you're
saying
the
that I'm
fuck
better
then.
than her? Is that what she's saying?
No, I'm
Are
saying
you
you're
saying
the
she's
mind.
looking
No,
to me
no,
for
no,
guidance?
No. Let's not
Is that
get
what she's
twisted.
saying?
That's what it sounded like.
I think
No,
that's what it
what you're
sounded
saying
like to me.
is you're the minder of this group. Mila doesn't consider herself a part of this group. Yet.
Okay, so then what do you need me to do something about it if you're capable
What's
of
Kieran-
doing it?
Kieran
I
doesn't do
thought
anything about it.
maybe you would lecture him about stealing skulls from crypts. Maybe that might be a good lesson to impart upon a younger member
The
of
only
the group.
thing I don't want him to do is steal things from dragons while we're in their while we're in their lairs. Don't get me wrong, okay? Like he
Oh,
can
God.
snatch whatever else he wants to.
I'm pretty sure I got away with something on that as well.
You got that scarab.
I
Just
got
know
that.
if you attempt to drink anything out of that skull, I will put you in a water sphere again.
I mean, have you not seen what Dusty's doing with the skull? He's preparing a ritual.
Excuse
Maybe
me?
he's going to bring the skull back to life.
Just while you've been arguing.
Ow! My neck and everything.
Over it.
I did not see that, no.
It's a different ritual, Brooke.
What ritual are you doing, Dusty? What are you doing with my skull?
I'll
Stick a
stop,
candle
I'll
on it, it'll look
stop, I'll
sick.
stop.
No, it's just gonna keep it as like a friend, you know.
I can make it.
Did I hear that
alive,
correctly?
like-
Did I hear that correctly?
Yeah.
You're so desperate for a friend, you would befriend a skull, an inanimate object.
Hey, Dusty,
who
I'm
wants
your
to-
friend, you know.
Who wants to know? Who wants to know something really depressing? As the skull is presented, I'm
Okay.
gonna say,
Absolutely.
who's the
It-
person who's most likely to pick this up the quickest?
It was a random skull.
I will say it says Merlian. Yeah, you kind of forgot that this is a human town, and you kind of just went for one that like felt like a good size, you know, for you.
Oh no! Oh no!
What does that
And
get?
as Merlian kind of points out, that skull's pretty small.
It can be a pet.
You did not pick up a children's skull, did
Did I
you?
pick up
It's
a
not.
baby
It's not a
skull?
child's skull, but it's definitely not
More
an
like a
adult.
Flynn-sized person skull.
Like Mila just kind of looks over and just goes, "Oh, is that one of your relatives?"
Papa?
Even Mila would allow herself to smile at that one, even to laugh. I think.
This skull
Now
probably
I've
belongs
got Daddy
to
with me.
maybe about a 13-year-old.
God. Wait,
That's
a
illegal,
13-year-old
isn't it?
human or
A
half?
13-year-old human. Yeah, because this is a human town.
My child died so young. Tear comes to my eye.
Well, all right then. Now what?
And I
So
just
what
picked
did you
the skull
guys
back
do?
up and put it in my
Well,
coat.
I believe an exchange
Where
of
are you
information
putting
might be
it
in
now?
order.
Just in my coat. It's in my coat.
Oh no, it's not in your pants anymore. Now it's
No.
outside.
It was never in my pants.
Oh, I
No,
see,
no.
Flynn. This is the line where it becomes inappropriate, right? This is the line.
Dude, you had a child's skull.
On
there.
your penis
Hey,
the
hey,
entire
hey,
time.
Hey.
I can't think of how much more
Hold
inappropriate
up,
this might be, Flynn.
Hold up, Mila. Hold up.
Miliana.
Sometimes I choose to go commando. Today's not that day. I got my briefs. I got my
There are days when you don't wear briefs.
Well, I mean,
Don't give him don't give him a reason to invite you to find out.
pair of pants only last 2 days.
2.
Yeah.
You wear the same clothes for 2 days on the run.
Pants, socks.
That
Not
is
everyone has, like,
disgusting.
50
I mean,
pairs of
just
pants.
turn it inside out and it's fine.
Excuse me?
One day you wear it one way.
I cast cam emotions.
I hope
I
you're
am
marking those off on your
completely
phone.
I am completely fine. I just continue as I am. One day
Is there
you
a way
wear
to
it
be
one
so
way.
angry that you can surpass calm emotions? Because Mila would be at that point right now.
Make a charisma saving throw.
Yeah, you make a Christmas saving throw if you want to
Oh,
do
charisma, you say?
DC 19.
Oh, damn it!
that. The dice say that you're not angry enough to do that.
Well, one day
I'm
you
just
wear
saying,
it normally,
Flynn, that there are
Next
more
day you
hygienic
just
choices to be made.
invert it so the label's on the outside now.
Not to sound too controversial, Flynn, but I don't believe that to be entirely hygienic.
I don't think
It's a
labels
very
exist in
national-
D&D.
I do now.
Well, that's
How
why
do you
I
know?
have
How do you know you
personalization.
bought your clothes from our Adventure Line clothing?
Ah,
Got
he's
a
got you
badge
there.
inside saying Adventure Line.
That's a good point. I'm actually now I'm really curious about like the earliest labels in clothing.
Yeah.
Bogador in memoriam.
The Bogador line. God damn it, need to refresh that.
So at some point,
They've all just got crying face emojis on it.
at some point,
Anyway,
Aisha
now that we've all
was-
gathered here, I think an exchange of information might be beneficial.
Well, maybe not in here. I don't know.
So what were you going to say, Brooke?
I was just kind of moving things along, but David
Yeah.
did a good job.
Okay, good.
I
tried that before,
that's
but it
right.
didn't
That's what I
work.
was trying to move on to before. But Flynn's disgusting underwear situation caught Mila's eye.
I don't find it
Oh, yeah.
disgusting. It's quite normal.
Normal to who, anyway?
Oh my god!
Yeah, we're back on this.
Anyway, okay, so we had to
What were
visit
you
the
up
crypt.
to?
We spoke to the girl's spirits. We have information. Did you guys get anywhere with your investigation?
Yeah, actually.
Very good. You found a way into the citadel?
While this is happening, I'm looking and fucking around constantly, just trying to see if anyone's listening to us right now.
Yeah, I clawed myself to wait an answer.
You did what, sorry?
I got turned into a giant scorpion and use my claws to find a hidden entrance.
Nice.
Oh my goodness, did anybody spot him?
No, it was very dark.
Okay. Any particular reason why you were a giant scorpion?
I'm gonna let Asmodean explain that one.
I can only assume it was for tremor sense.
That's the one.
Yeah,
That's
something like that.
Logical conclusion I could make.
Okay. Well, correct, Dusty.
Dusty is not that fucking smart. I'm not having that. Point of order, GM.
I want
Let
an
me check my
intelligence roll
stats.
for Dusty.
Yeah, good point. Intelligence roll now.
I have +1 int modifier.
Intelligence roll now, or I'm not gonna believe it.
You say that like she believes anything.
Okay, fair enough.
anyway.
Easy.
Fair enough.
There you go.
Did he just make an intelligent
I can't
argument
argue
of
that.
why he's smart with that roll?
I am smart because I am. Ooh,
What
that
was
was a
that?
sexy
Ooh,
roll.
ooh.
Ooh.
You're welcome.
That
was
sounds
my-
a little bit too AMSMR.
I'm just gonna state this for the record.
Hmm?
Voice Jared is sexiest Jared. Yes.
Oh, thank you.
God.
You're very
God.
welcome there, Jared.
I don't
Why-
like it.
Why did your mic only turn up?
Why not?
Welcome to D&D
10,000%.
ASMR.
ASMR.
My
Jared
name is
Wood.
David Jones, and welcome to D&D ASMR with my guest host,
Okay.
Jared.
It's been fixed. We're good.
Yeah, we're good.
So you guys, you found
We're
a way
very
in.
good.
Yeah.
You guys actually found a way in.
You found a way in?
Yeah. Well, we think we did.
You
Yeah,
think you
into the castle somewhere we haven't seen yet.
did. Ah.
Okay. You want to go back
How
there?
far
right
did you get into the castle?
We didn't go for it.
We didn't go far because we didn't want to be stupid.
Yeah, we didn't
Find the
want to
king.
get
That's fair enough.
discovered.
Very, very good. Very good. Well, I guess that means our little endeavor tonight was fairly pointless.
But you got a skull out of it.
We found her.
Dusty got a skull out of it.
David,
Not
I
Steve.
think got a skull out of it.
So, just in case we can't get to that platform, we happen to know that there might be some kind of an entrance next to the Red Wing balcony. This is where the blind maid went missing last that she could remember. So, again,
Oh.
we don't know exactly where the entrance is, but we do know
It
that
has
near
to
the
be a
Red
similar entrance to the one at the balcony, because then we couldn't look at it, and we had to pass through without looking at it. And because she was blind, she must have just passed through.
Oh,
normally.
I
Something that occurred
see.
to me today.
Making sense.
And to be fair, Jared did DM me about that. He should get credit for that.
She
I mean-
also said that it took her a couple of minutes before she was found by somebody.
A few minutes.
A few minutes, yeah.
So that
And
means we could potentially creep in there without getting detected for a small amount of time, anyway.
And
She was.
explore a little
oh.
bit.
She was
Yeah.
also found by someone that she did not recognize the voice of.
So it's
So-
probably just a random guard.
It could be a random guard, or it could be
Let's
someone
force
maybe
it.
important, but someone who doesn't leave the upper citadel very often.
Could have been an executioner, like the giant that we know that guards the king.
Look,
Could have been
I feel
him.
like- I feel like that would
Everyone
be
kind of knows the
recognizable.
executioners, what they sound like. They're quite
Well,
well.
there is one who. Well, the giant executioner does stick close to the king and doesn't go out into public very often, if my memory serves. Bro?
I mean, you have a point, but at the same time, it's not like we're gonna walk up to him and ask him for information, you know?
Excuse me, Mr. Giant, did you ever come across a blind girl up here in the opposite cell? By the way, on guard, you twat.
I'm going to. Anyways.
Her name was also Millie.
Oh, that. Thanks for that.
I'm not sure how it's spelled, but
Okay.
We
didn't even ask?
we could
Wait, you didn't
make
ask?
sure
I really wanted to.
we advised
It-
Jared not to ask.
To Dusty's credits, he did rein himself in very quickly, very professionally. He did a very good job.
Thank
Then
you.
once
Surprised he
again, I just like
managed
kind
to
of
do
like
that around the two of you.
So
I
did
know.
Did you ask her from the point where she left how much time she took to walk there, or did you ask maybe the route she took? Like maybe did she go left, right after the thing?
Well,
She just got lost there, and then it took her
yeah.
a few minutes
Okay.
for anyone.
So it's likely at the Red Wing balcony.
Well, that's the
there is an
last point she
entrance.
remembered. But...
That's the last one she remembered. So it's likely
Recognize.
within very short distance from there that there's a spot. I mean, she's fucking blind.
Okay.
She doesn't know exactly where she is, darling.
Well, she might have known if she was walking left or right after the balcony.
She probably just hugs the walls to the left the whole time because if you ever get lost in a maze, just hug the left wall and you'll be fine.
Well, I don't think speculating on where she went really helps us now. We know that we have an entrance for certain. That we found that. We've physically been there.
Oh, it's just the problem of getting back there. Wanted to do today, I guess.
Well,
Well,
I think what we wanted to do was fight the who'd-you-call-it.
yes, that big
The
monster
gold-faced lady. I can't remember her name.
Yes.
Yeah, neither can I.
Mordred.
Yeah.
Mordred.
More
Wait, no.
Sorry, that was.
I actually just thought of another way of we could have brought Keegan without actually using a spell slot. Damn it.
Oh, that's a shame.
Too late.
I could have just put him in the bag of holding and go through.
We need to find that brute with a really.
Technically, yes.
I don't think I would ever agree to that.
Well, he may weigh too much for the bag of holding.
Yeah, true. Then.
He
We
is
do have a
thick,
lot of
yeah.
stuff in there.
Well then, I guess we've only got one thing left on the agenda for tonight. Did I say
Start a
that?
fight.
One thing left on the agenda tonight. There we go. Said that properly.
Um,
We need to find that big brute with the really gaudy armor.
Well, they're really beautiful.
Now, before we go ahead and do this, I think the plan was to make it look like she was starting on us.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
You're starting.
You starting, bruv? What lad? If you want me to get my scouts on, I can do it.
Well,
No.
just send Dusty towards her. Just send
I also
Dusty
had a.
towards her.
I had a
Lad,
thought.
who
Said
are
Dusty.
you looking at, you
Or
cheeky
I
cunt?
could just do something.
Fucking huge, you lad.
Hold on.
No,
I
I think Dusty's enough. I think Dusty's enough.
Well, failing that,
He does
could
have an
start
idea
smelling
that
very
he's
quickly.
trying to say that you won't let him say.
Sorry.
So give him an opportunity to speak.
Gunther can maneuver guards. Should we ask if he can remove some from the area?
Sound idea.
I'm
Imagine-
guessing you would have asked that before you left.
No.
No, you didn't. Okay.
No, I didn't have the idea.
I imagine it'd be quite short notice, but I think it's a good idea.
Well,
I mean,
but
surely
we've
if
been
anybody could, he
told
could.
that we've been
Okay,
told that
maybe-
it won't matter. I don't think, as long as it looks like her, as long as it looks like something that she instigated, then as far as we're aware, nobody else is going to jump in to her defense.
I can make that look like an accident.
I guess the guards probably wouldn't be strong enough to
I
stop
don't
the
think
fight
they
either,
would
would
be
they?
messing with that.
The less witnesses, the better, I would assume.
Not too.
Not
entirely.
necessarily, because
I
if we
think the
want it
more-
to be an accident, then we want more. Yeah.
Yeah.
I meant like
We want
official personnel.
Not
If
people-
the hearsay was just among the excuse me, if the hearsay was just among like the common people, they would obviously side with us no matter what. That was my train of thought, because they really don't fucking like this. What was the person's name again?
More death.
more debt.
Mordet.
But I think it would be better actually if somebody official saw it happen, because then they definitely think anything of it. You know, like then.
Actually, yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. You're right.
You know,
I can ask him to come back. I can just send a message.
And they're not
No,
necessarily
fine.
going to believe the women folk.
Well, I guess we need to find her and then see what we can do with the situation.
Well, that's the thing. I
Some
can
kind of
ask him.
drunkard in a
I
tavern.
think if you ask the head of the guards to find
Gunther.
where she was last spotted,
Hmm.
If anyone knows
Yeah,
where she's going.
Oh,
Could do
the
that.
thing is, I can ask him to come and just be our witness.
Well, what? But he's not out as like this is
Yeah,
supposed to
true.
be something.
would
We
be
don't want to break his cover.
Yeah, that's exactly
Don't
what I was
want to
going
be
to say.
spending
Yeah.
too much time with him.
Right.
out in the open.
Like just on the off chance, like somebody spotted me, Flynn, and Dusty with him as well.
We
I
were
I mean,
in
unlikely,
garden.
but you know.
Yeah, true.
So if that's what we're gonna do, I've one other thing that I could possibly do.
Okay.
I mentioned I can traverse the plains.
Okay.
You can
Just
what?
a little bit, just a little bit. So, like, I could try and see where that tunnel goes.
What tunnel?
You don't really have a lot of control over that though.
No, I can like I can move.
Wait, are you
Can
talking
Will
about that
solve
thread
through
that you
it.
seen in the previous
Oh
session?
no,
we played?
that's a different one.
Oh right.
No,
I think Dusty's saying he wants to go scout.
for 8 hours I can scout about.
But I think this is a thing after we deal with.
I can
And
go
plus
in
you're
the
gonna need a long
the
rest anyway.
ethereal plane.
Oh, that one. I
Yeah.
mean, here's the problem though. We don't know what kind of magic they have up there. There's a really high chance you could just trigger something anyway.
Yeah.
I could
I mean,
disguise myself.
Did you guys trigger anything when you were up there?
Not that we
Yeah,
know
no,
of,
Yeah.
but we also didn't go very far in.
And we didn't use magic. Well, the only magic we used was to change him into the scorpion.
How
Yeah.
far did you go?
The only choice we have right now is to just assume that we've not been spotted or seen by anybody, and just continue as we are.
How,
I'd say
how
we just
far
deal
did you
with.
go?
Well, let's just try to deal with the
You
situation.
know, let's try and get more Dead's attention.
Okay.
Right. So,
So she'll fight
So
us.
do you want me? So do you want me to send a message to some?
So,
we can
Brooke,
just
in the
look
great words
around.
of my people, where are you?
Hey, I'm here.
I'm in the entry. No, I meant
just
more
saying-
Death.
This is in situations like this. I think it's just good to not interfere too much with the discussion.
Wait,
Oh,
who's,
no, no,
Oh,
no.
I think
I
he was
was-
just
I-
making a joke.
I was just
Oh.
making a joke.
who's more that again?
Okay.
Oh,
More
I think
than-
we're
So-
sending a message then, Smoolian.
Well, what do you want me to do? I can send a message, or we could just go looking for her. I don't know what you want, because it does cost the spell. So
I think
Hmm.
it might be better if you do ask the guy if he's seen her anywhere, because if we kind of just walk around roaming the streets,
Unlikely.
yeah.
Hang on, guys. 1 second.
What's-
You guys keep talking. Just I'm gonna be like a minute left.
same thing. I need to actually change my batteries. 1 sec.
Oh, and I actually need to get some water.
Actually, while you've got a couple of seconds, Dave, you might want to watch that video. It's a scout smackhead, and it's as funny as you'd imagine.
What?
The video I was just saying today, like, you can watch it as well, Frank. It's a scout smackhead, basically a heroin addicted scouser, and it's really fucking fun. Well, yeah, sad but funny
Why are we linking this?
in general. I should have put it in memes, but it's in general.
Hi.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Monk
4
just went
minutes.
to go and get something.
Let's not watch that.
Yeah, I didn't know if there was something happening there, but Monk said he was going to get some water. I didn't know how long that was going to take.
So I could, I
So,
could
should we ask?
see. No, I think we.
Just real quick, by the way, Brooke, at some point, like, bookmark that video because you'll like it. It's a scout smackhead, of course you're going to like it.
Hey.
I mean, I have something we could use to find her with, but the problem is like you have to be within so
1,000
many
feet.
feet. Yeah.
How big is the town, Brooke? Just wondering.
Well, I could always
Fucking
activate my
huge.
sandals and hobble for a bit, but I'm not quite sure what my line of sight would, how far my line of sight would go. Yeah.
It's not invisible.
No, Brooke, I said watch it later.
Yeah.
Nah, she's gone. She's watching
You
it
should
now.
never
I'm like-
post something you want somebody to watch later.
I before I forgot. Where are you?
Okay, if it's gonna be worth it, I can use a third level spell to ask.
To
Last
ask
one?
what?
Ask,
Just to ask.
are you available this evening?
What are you saying? I couldn't hear you, Dusty.
If I have a longer range version of what you have.
I have message and I have sending. You mean
Oh,
those?
you do have sending.
Yeah, I have sending as well. I can do it once free, so
Oh right, okay, sure.
yeah. Because of Dragon Mark. Dragon Mark. Yeah.
Dragon Mark.
Yeah. It's a feat.
The fuck?
I think it's
Say Eberron feat.
Oh.
yeah, because of the bullshit. It was an interesting reason why I chose that feat. Because I fucked myself up becoming a dragon a few times.
Oh.
I mean, we can wander the city. We may have to anyway, but it might be worthwhile seeing if he's seen her recently.
If we ask her if we've seen her recently, because we don't want to kill her too quickly. That's the thing, guys. We want to make it look like she's really
Oh,
going.
she's pretty big, right?
I mean, it might take us a
yeah.
while to kill her. So.
No, I'm just wondering, like, otherwise we could just, I think I can send my familiar to just look around, see if we can find it. But
And we also need to
Fine.
attract guards.
could.
I could just send him around.
They'll hear. I'm sure they'll come.
Yeah, the guards will come once we start
Yeah.
fighting. People will come once we start fighting.
Well, it's
And
quite
so
late,
will I.
isn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, we do tend to make a lot of noise with explosions
Yeah.
and things when we start fighting. So yeah, familiar or asking the captain. If
Well,
he's...
I'll just send my. I'll
You
send.
have
the
your
owl-
familiar. You have your bird, your owl.
Yeah. I'll just send my owl out, and I'll just tell him to go find it. I guess.
Find the gold shiny head lady.
Yeah, and then he can
Okay.
just point us the way. Yeah, I'll do that.
Are you gonna wait for
Yeah, we'll wait. What time was it? Like half time, right?
half time? Yeah.
Yeah, half
I
time.
think
So
I think we should roam.
wait a half hour, and then if we could. Well, I don't know if the bird can actually find me for one. I guess he could home on me. I guess I don't know how that works.
Yeah, it can.
Yeah. So yeah, sure. We could just walk around in an opposite way, and he can just try and find it. And let's say half an hour or so.
Is
No,
the
if we
squad
don't
rolling
find-
out then?
Yeah, we'll walk around, and the bird as well will fly somewhere else, and then I guess if we'll try for that for 30 minutes. If we can't find her, then
Okay.
we'll ask a
Okay.
guard, I guess.
I
Wolf
put my
thing.
skull in my backpack.
And
There we go. That makes more sense.
everybody roll perception checks as you are kind of wandering through town, eyes and ears open.
I would be hovering as well if that gives me an
That
advantage.
would just look weird.
No, you wouldn't hover.
No, she does that anyway.
Oh
It's
yeah,
not-
I'm hovering as
It's
well on my
not.
pillow.
It's not.
Not that it matters.
Nice.
Mila.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna roll.
Mila, after about 50 minutes, Mila does catch a glimpse. It is, if you cross paths with Mordred, no, you've got me doing it. If you cross paths with Mordet, it's hard to miss her. She is, like, stomping around down an alley.
Down an alleyway? Okay.
Well, kind of. Like, you guys turn around the corner and you catch a glimpse. You know
Send
what?
in our
Let's
secret weapon, Dusty. Go.
Fuck.
It seems like she's engaged in something.
shit.
Obviously, like, there's a few people. There's a few people around her. And she is like 8 foot tall compared to the rest.
Wait,
So
so is she like surrounded? Surrounded?
I wouldn't say surrounded. I would say that like there's her and 3 other people.
Like in front of her?
Like guards
Like-
or just like
No. Like
Yeah, okay.
people.
Yeah, just people. Okay.
We
Um,
get closer to listen.
I am going to pull. God, your
Buildings.
tokens are all over the fucking place. Who's that? Oh, that's one. Okay. Here's
Carnelian.
Dusty. Here's Mila. Here's Asmo. Here's Kieran. Here's...
Like, if we're going with just the bumpy into thing, like I'd probably be the best one to do that.
I thought we were.
Well, I think we wanted to send Dusty because
Okay.
Dusty.
Okay, try that first. Alright. That's a good threat.
She did almost want to kill him when she saw him last time, so...
True,
Yeah.
very true.
We got on great.
Did you?
Yeah.
But that's why we're sending you, is because you guys are just such best...
Just
Dusty,
keep
even if they
specifying.
don't believe us, we can just like use your spell to make her skull come and say, I attacked him because he was being really fucking annoying.
Okay, so can you all see this situation here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's big.
What? Just wondering, what is
Did
our
her
excuse for
face
walking around?
change?
You never saw a token before.
No.
I thought you showed a picture,
At
at least in the
I
chat.
think you showed some sort of picture, like armor.
I'm
maybe.
pretty sure
don't
you
think
did
that-
in the chat.
Wait,
this
what
is
is she
only
even
been-
supposed to be?
She's an
Uh,
absolute
so-
unit.
Exactly.
so that is
Iron Man.
it kind of, yeah, that's the helmet.
Ah, okay.
Okay. Because it looks like a wolf? Bear?
Kind of. It is kind of like a weird, kind of like a lion, but maybe close between like a wolf and a lion. So what's the plan? She is quite far away, as you can see, and she's not like moving at this point. She is. There's, like I say, 3 individuals in her vicinity that she seems to be dealing with.
So I'm guessing Dusty is in front of all of us, and we're just walking around this town.
I'd
Well,
imagine we'd be scattered around.
He
No,
did just say...
you are together.
Yeah, we are together. We're walking together.
Yeah.
We're just looking
But
around.
this is where you guys are when you spotted. But obviously, you can approach.
Well, he just said BRB, so...
Who's BRB?
Dusty.
Oh God. Dusty.
Well, are you guys going to approach though? I assume, yeah.
Yeah.
What? What? I
Well,
mean...
not really. We're gonna
Are
approach-
we?
follow
Follow-
Dusty loosely.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Here's the situation. She ain't moving, and unless you get her to come to you, you're 200 feet away from her right now. I need to know what's happening here.
No, the point I thought was we were sending Dusty ahead of us.
Yeah.
Because if we all just roll up, like, that's really conspicuous.
like we want to fight.
Yeah, I don't think that's really a smart idea. I think
What
sending him ahead.
Hmm.
Well, I thought we were just like, in a sense, sightseeing, walking around the town. look-
Yeah.
Yeah, so then we'd have to
And-
like walk
and-
with him.
And then Dusty.
And Dusty just
moves
walks
off
up
for, like,
to her.
a moment.
Yeah. So we were
So
walking.
he shouldn't
halfway,
like
Dusty just
lead
walks
us.
up.
We should walk as we normally
No.
do, and then he wears off a
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought we were doing that, but that's just yeah.
I think she might be, well, never mind. She probably would just attack him with us all standing there, but
Yeah.
he's a lot less, she might be more tempted to do it if he's by himself, let's put it that way.
Yeah, I don't know. She was already tempted to attack, but we don't know that, I guess.
Good point.
What
But
is
then
this?
again, wouldn't he be in a lot of trouble for a bit?
For what?
Wouldn't he be in a lot of trouble? Like before we
Well,
could like
we're
lock
all
him up?
gonna be.
We're right here. We can get to him. It's
Never in
just,
trouble.
Yeah, we're all gonna be kind of like slowly moving up, and Dusty's just gonna be out in front.
Yeah.
Good,
Yep.
like 20, 30 feet.
You will be my backup dancers.
Dusty, you're just, Dusty, here's your thing.
All
We're
right.
going to ask her all about the best-looking stone building in this.
I mean, if it's like still
Oh
30
my.
feet behind, she'll
I
still
can do that
see us.
myself.
Like we'd have to be
Sure.
like.
It doesn't matter if she sees us or not.
yeah.
She knows we're gonna be like with each other.
I mean, if like as we were saying that she'd be more inclined to attack if we weren't there to back her up or back him up.
I mean, that's my thought, but it doesn't really matter. If you guys want to roll
Well,
up behind him, then we can.
I guess me and Karen haven't passed that place yet where we're standing right now, so we could just stay here. And you four can move up, I guess.
I could try lure her like
No,
into an
it's-
alley.
Or you go up
I'd
to
love to
her,
see it
say your
try.
thing, and then start running. Run this way.
Yeah. And as soon as we hear you screaming, we can just.
There you go.
Dusty's screaming. Just wait, please, just wait, please. Dusty's still screaming, shouting, "Help! Help!" No, just wait, just wait.
Maybe
Sure
we'll
about
start
that,
chopping
Flynn? I
cords.
said just fucking wait, okay?
Wait for the last fucking minute. Dusty's still. Where the fuck are you guys? Come on.
Okay,
Just go put the charm on.
yeah,
You can
you
do it.
just go. You go move. You just move, and we'll just move slowly as well, I guess.
I'll
That's
Looking
update
around.
my update my HP. There we go.
You goddamn it, just move already.
Just so you know,
I'm
everyone
going.
does have 17 temporary hit points because of Inspiring Leader.
Yay!
I'm gonna give Dusty a pep talk.
Oh,
Right,
sorry.
Dusty.
For
Dusty,
10 minutes.
you've got this, buddy.
Well, we did that at the bar, I guess.
What you need? I'll do it before we go around. Dusty, what you need to do? You need to go up to this bitch. She's a bitch, right? You need to go up
Yeah.
to her and just be you, buddy. Just be you.
But
Go and ask her out on a date.
I thought we want
Say
her
you
to
found.
attack me.
You gotta lead up to it, you know.
Oh, okay.
You gotta try and make sure she's interested in you
Be
first. and
charming
then just be like,
first.
haha, motherfucker, and just slap her in the face or something. Like just a
He
little joke.
definitely cannot reach.
I never
Slap her big toe. Slap her big toe.
Slap.
big.
Just be yourself. Go up to her, talk to her.
Here's the thing.
Um,
I'm actually
Wait, no, I'm not
Can I
supposed
do
to tell
something
her that,
before? I am going to hand you a potion of mind reading.
Ooh.
Have fun with that.
Okay.
Have fun with that. I wanna see what happens with that.
Do I
Have
should
fun
use it?
trying to get her to drink it. That's
No,
I think
can
he
use
would
it.
drink.
I
He
think
would
I drink
drink
it.
it.
Why
and
would
he
she
can
want
mind
to read
read
his
Then
mind?
he can like literally read her
I
mind.
wanna know. I just wanna know.
Don't think about killing the king. Don't think about killing the king.
That'd be perfect. Because nobody else can hear it.
Hey, you don't have to use it right now. I'm just giving it to you.
Oh,
It's up to
okay.
you.
Oh.
I'd say use it because it's very useful in combat too to like read her moves.
Yeah,
Hmm.
so, might be fun.
Phew.
I'm gonna
Wait,
run
how
up to
does
the
it work?
dwarf and smack him around the head.
Can I drink it now and then go?
You gonna drink it?
I don't know where it works.
It's.
You can read her mind.
Asmodean knows that this is a pretty valuable potion.
I
But
wanted to
Dusty
give it
doesn't
to
know
you.
that.
I don't
Dusty
know.
does not. Asmodean does. Well, I'm
I know.
telling Mithrix that this is probably amongst the most valuable potions in that basket.
Ah, but still, I want to give it to Dusty
And he
because it's
just
so
put
much
it.
fun.
Just put it in Dusty's.
Yeah, it makes most fun.
Yeah,
I know it's
good.
not the. I thought it might help him. Let's just say that. That's why I gave it to him.
I feel like I've seen this before, but whatever.
It will be useful in combat too, though.
I'm about to just physically throw your body over there.
Oh, guys, sorry. Everyone has 8 temporary hit points.
8 temporary hit points.
18.
Why?
1
Oh,
18.
18.
Okay. Okay, you went to level up.
After my inspiring talk.
Oh.
'Cause I-
Okay.
Oh,
So like I said, Dusty, just go up to her,
let's do this.
be yourself, talk to her like a man, get a phone
There's a-
number or something. They don't have, you don't have phone numbers.
Flirt like this, okay? Just like that.
I mean, you have a great flirt spell, don't you?
I don't know a spell. I mean, well, it's like my natural spell.
Ooh, I still have.
Why do you have a flirt plus 10?
Because I have that much charm.
Dusty, get away from the wall.
Oh, that's a lot of charm damage.
I added it to
What?
the
Be
character
confident,
sheet.
buddy. Be confident. You're gonna
One
die.
sec, one sec.
Just leave it, guys.
So at this point, you can see
Round the corner.
Dusty. Mordet is.
mind reading.
It seems like Mordet is roughing up a couple of drunks.
Oh,
Oh.
ooh, it's my time.
Oh,
I'm gonna use.
talk about her
mind
muscles,
reading.
babe.
Mind reading.
Talk about her muscles.
You don't know.
Dusty,
Dusty.
what's
You
his name?
like that?
Where's the rest of you? You guys are waiting around that corner back
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Okay, love it.
Keel,
Uh,
get back.
Perfect opportunity
Getting
where we
solved.
all could have
My
gotten
bad,
involved
my bad.
without Dusty having to do this, and yet we're just gonna let Dusty run in while
Dusty.
she's roughing up a couple of drunks. This is
Yeah.
the perfect opportunity where we could have rushed in, but we're sending in Dusty instead.
It's
Not
fine.
if that was said in character. I'm just
I mean,
trying to rush.
None of us
This is
realized that
Dusty
before
in
this point, I
his
suppose.
This is Dusty. in
Oh
his
yeah, of
prime.
course.
He will make it work.
Let's go, Dusty.
I run up 30 feet away. And I
You still
shout.
haven't made it.
Well, first of all, I want to use the mind reading. I wanna.
Yeah, you're not using it? Okay.
Well, you used it
No,
from
he
the moment
is
you drink
using
it.
it.
Oh, you used it? Okay.
Yeah, but it only works on one person, as far as I know.
No,
I guess.
I don't.
This is-
I think that's
it's
very.
such a random person.
Yeah, it's a very valuable potion because I think you can just like focus on the person, right? Well, do you have it active?
Yeah,
I
it
think
is.
it's
I think mind reading is quite a high level spell. And it
Oh, I
basically
think it's
just
not that.
it gives you the read thoughts spell, basically.
No, it's detect thoughts, not read thoughts.
Detect thoughts. Yeah.
She is definitely having one.
It's
It's just saying the word kill over and over again.
No, Dusty, you've definitely drunk this potion, yeah?
Yeah.
It's actually a second level spell.
Wait, detect thoughts? Wait, oh.
Yeah, it's a really low spell.
Oh wait, link it then, because it's probably not reading, it's probably more like intentions.
That's why I thought a potion of mind reading. It says potion of mind reading.
Well, no,
advantage,
if it's intentions, then it's quite good because she will.
it uses detect and this is the detect thoughts. It's this one. Let me link it in. This. I linked it in general Discord.
Ooh, your action.
And it's, that's the thing. It's not that strong. I feel. I was
Wait,
like-
what? You can read minds as a level 2 spell?
Yeah, that's why
Wow.
I'm like.
That's cool.
And there's no save?
There's a
It's
save.
yes,
There's a
it is.
save.
It's
Wisdom
and it's,
save.
with a potion, it's only a save DC of 13. So.
And that
Yeah.
means that they know it's been done to them.
Yeah, so.
I'm gonna
like-
say that Asmo knows this, and maybe this
This
wasn't the
might help.
potion he thought he was giving Dusty.
This might help. Who knows?
Well, she might be angry, I guess, for trying to get into her
Okay.
spots.
But would she say out loud, "What are you doing to my head"? Like, have you drank that potion? What are you?
I don't
trying
think
to do
she
to my
would
mind?
know.
Yeah, Dusty, I'm just gonna say that she pretty much automatically fails because she is fairly drunk.
There we go.
I've been there before.
And that is kind of what you're picking up. There's not a lot of intelligible stuff going through the brain at the minute.
It's just
mostly
Irish folk songs.
What's happening now really is that like as she's talking to and roughing up these drunks, everything she's saying is also processed as a thought. So
Okay.
she's operating on a very surface level
Stream
basis.
of consciousness.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna move 5, 10 feet closer.
Just a song playing in her head over and over again.
She's got one of the drunks like up, lifted off his feet by the scruff of his neck at this point.
Oi, hey, Mordred. What you doing?
Mordette slowly turns around with the drunk, who also like carries the drunk like 90 degrees round and looks at you and squints a little bit, and then goes back to like just blanks you basically.
Hey, Mordred. Are you drunk on the job?
Good lord, it's not a good sight, guys. It's not going well.
Okay, I'm gonna start moving.
Should we? I was gonna say, should we
Yeah,
move?
we should start moving up. Yeah, like you're seeing him.
Gonna go
He's
to-
like right
over
there.
here.
I think.
That's
over
that you just teleported like 100 feet. Start moving sensibly. She very slow turns again and actually lets go of the drunk, who is bleeding from the nose pretty heavily, and him and his mates scurry off very quickly. She turns to look down at you, and
I look
like-
right back. With a
Yes,
disappointed-
Dusty.
Her eyes.
disappointed look
Are you gonna flirt? Are you gonna flirt?
she takes a step forward.
I take a step back.
Please.
Yeah, one big, and then takes another step forward.
Oh, one more.
Please flirt.
I'm just gonna move forward as well.
It's a nice dance you're doing there.
We're at the beginning of the Thriller video.
Who the fuck are you?
It's
I
me,
mean,
Dusty.
Who the
I feel like I'm your dance partner right now.
You get
Yes,
like
Dusty.
the squinty eyes of a drunk person who really didn't pick up what you were trying to say there, but kind of gets the vibe that she's not cool with it.
I've seen that look before.
Can we keep moving, or I'm just wondering? I guess I just want.
Just
my
slowly
collar.
moving.
Yeah.
Your mum.
Torch, hi.
I think you better scurry along, little man.
Just flirt.
I'm in a
But-
bad
Dude,
mood
but-
tonight.
Let's do
But
it.
Ask about her armor.
but
She
I,
likes that.
I can't. You're shining brighter than the moon tonight.
Oh,
That's a flirt.
I'm like a moth to the moon.
But
I'm like,
oh dear.
Oh shit!
I really like your.
are you
knees.
taking the piss?
Again,
oh,
do it again.
I might be in a second.
She okay, so what happens now is she kind of goes through a brief like the white guy blinking gif, like
You mean Bruce Scanlon?
yeah.
You know who he is, motherfucker.
I know, but the gif transcends him slightly.
It kind of does.
And
David, you can find that one real quick, right?
she kind of
I'll try my best.
kind of mini shrugs, and then the helmet extends from the back of the armor, slams down, the eyes
I'm
light up
closer.
red, and she is going to roll initiative.
Fuck.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
that didn't take much at all.
Why did I move closer?
Is there any guards in the area?
No, people seem to have cleared out a little slightly.
Fuck out.
You do see
Those
people
things
like,
were witnesses,
you
though. We
see-
got what we
you do
wanted.
see people poking their head through windows.
Yeah, that's true.
Everyone
Okay.
else can roll initiative as well, by the way, because you're all seeing this.
All
I'm
right.
gonna wait for her to hit.
So she does not seem to have noticed us, right? Because she was like so.
There was a gap between you, by the way. I'm
No,
pretty sure.
I moved closer right before the initiative.
Oh, okay, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When the
On
helmet's
that note,
coming
guys,
off.
I'm gonna let Brooke take over my character, and I'm gonna dip.
I-
All right.
Oh really?
I say we
Okay.
have guests over. We have guests over tonight, so I have to go downstairs and show my face for a little bit.
Okay.
Mm.
And
No
there's
worries, man.
alcohol downstairs, so you know that's an extra.
the point.
That was enough.
Yeah, fair.
Not seeing these people for a while, and the offer of alcohol. It's kind of like, yeah, I kind of got to
Double
go show
whammy.
my face.
No,
for a
no
little
choice,
bit.
son.
Is everybody
No choice at
on
all.
the board? Everyone initiative on the board here?
Oh wait, I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
click my
yeah.
token.
Myself.
One sec.
I rolled twice because
Yeah.
I
Flynn, your 8 is on the board.
I'm
Right, guys, I'm out. Brooke,
Dusty.
No,
Dusty.
mine.
Damn.
It's actually
don't let Mila die. You know my strategy.
Oh, yours is
You know my
14.
strategy very well. Do not let Mila die.
Okay.
And good luck, have fun.
Let me roll
And
my
win.
experience
Yeah.
and then-
All right, we'll do, man.
Right,
fun,
see you
dude.
later, guys.
See you later, David.
Later.
I'm on there as well. Do you want me to do Brooke? Do you want me to do Dave's character?
No, I'll do it. I'll do it.
I do.
Mila's fun. Mila's
Okay.
fun.
Hmm.
I'm going to assume that Mila's not in maximum destruction mode because some of Mila's spells, like Sunbeam, would maybe have some
Oh, yeah.
collateral damage behind her.
Yeah.
But again, if she's up in the air, she can angle it downwards into the ground.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I
okay,
think-
so
Pretty
I'm
obvious.
gonna say that turn order starts with Mordet then Dusty, and then kind of will go to the top from there. If that makes sense, rather than just skipping over Kieran to
So
get to
I'll be
Mordet and
back
Dusty.
in 2 seconds, guys.
Are we gonna shout out? Nah, I'm just gonna do that.
Can I pull out my shield as part of like the?
No.
No, okay.
No, because
Sure,
Mordet has the initiative. That's literally what that kind of boils down to. What's she? She gonna
Okay,
start
my
off
armor
with?
class is
Yeah, -2, right? For your shield.
-3.
-3.
Okay, so I think
It's okay. I have luck on my side.
I think she is going to
Flirt back.
hit you with one of these.
No, no. Ooh. I would like to use luck and make them reroll.
You want to re-roll a 6?
Yeah, that was a 6
That's
roll.
just...
Yep, I do.
I don't. Okay.
That's a luck point.
Oh.
Oh no, 18's my armor class right now.
Yay!
That
Okay,
was
so
close,
make
though.
a dex save to see if she scoops you.
Okay.
Perfect. So she basically lariats you with the flat of a palm, like right into your chest, scoops you up very Reinhardt-like, and slams you into the corner of this building. Here.
Oh.
Wait, hang on. From there to there. So this is going to be a full splat.
Oof.
Owie.
Oh my god, one sec.
And she basically, she basically just like I say, very Reinhardt-like, scoops you up with a giant like palm hand in the chest, and then slams you into the corner ridge of a building and through the stone of that building. So you are now here, and she is here, and this building's taken some damage, and you've taken some damage.
Okay. Am I grappled?
Hmm?
Am I grappled?
No, it was definitely like a shove.
Okay.
Kind of move. You also notice that like she wasn't again, lots of inspiration taken from Reinhardt for this move. It was she was propelled. So when the helmet came down, I forgot to mention these two. I actually gave you guys a visual reference last time, didn't I?
Does he get advantage because he can hear her thoughts? Just wondering.
It's an action to read thoughts.
And also,
okay. Yeah,
actually, there is no pre-planning here at all. This is very much stream of consciousness.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because she is drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, read thoughts is practically useless here.
Yeah,
she's
no,
not
just
even gonna think. She's just gonna
Yeah.
swing. You know, which is a really interesting interaction. I'm just gonna see if I can find that reference I used. Is it this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's got these big two like arches that kind of extended out from her armor and are glowing.
I thought you showed us a picture. Like I don't know. I didn't. You didn't say it was her, but like I remember seeing this picture.
That picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just a reference I used for the kind of things that come out of the shoulders of her armor, and those seem to like propel her forward. So this was kind of like a rocket charge almost, rather than actually running with you.
Yeah.
Which is why it hurts as much as it does. Okay, it is now Dusty's turn.
First of all, I'm gonna say
this is unprovoked. Help! I'm being attacked.
You're not even gonna hold my hand first?
Sorry,
the delivery on that line is very Loki after getting smashed by the Hulk.
Yes. As long as it's audible.
You're not gonna hold my hand like that. It's very wheezed. What's your action?
Okay.
Not detect good and evil.
No. Wait, did that count as my was that my bonus or is that nothing?
No. Talking is a free action.
Yeah, cool. Taking out my shield, what would that be?
Bonus action.
Bonus action. I do that.
Well, but drawing your weapons is. I'm just going to say that's a bonus action, so you can take out.
We'll do both.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think, yeah. Was it a sword, I think?
I don't know. Sure weapon.
Pardon?
Don't ask me.
Pardon?
I said, don't ask me. It's your weapon.
Oh. I am going to...
Dusty uses hugs, not weapons.
I'm gonna disengage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna move... I think that's 25.
You have a bonus action still, I think.
No, that's
Actually-
action, bonus action, movement.
Can I take that back?
Which part?
The disengage.
Okay, do you want to get smacked?
I want to stand
Well, to be
here.
fair, she didn't actually draw her weapon yet.
Okay, I'm gonna get closer. Or, like, I'm gonna move around her.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay. Cool.
And then I'm gonna use that taunt that I did already.
If you do the shield,
Okay.
you pulled out your shield, I'm guessing.
Okay,
Yes.
so it is now Kieran's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna clicky boots of speed.
This is the police.
Hold up. Then
I'm gonna
no,
scream
no,
as well. I'll scream.
what?
Just
What?
at the end of my turn. I'll just do a short scream.
Oh, okay. I mean, we can see you, so that's not really necessary, but
It's not for you. It's not for you.
oh, okay. And then as my action, I'm going to cast haste on myself,
Oh.
Vroom
Wait, what?
vroom.
and then I'm gonna yeet all the way up here behind her.
And that's, I guess,
Yeah, yeet.
Nothing personal, kid.
And then I'm going to smack her one.
Wait. Oh, with a hasted action.
Oh yeah,
Fine,
yeah.
fine.
Cool.
Oh,
Advantage.
bap! Yes,
Oh!
I love it so much.
Fuck!
And another
Would
one.
And all the smites, right?
For once!
Yeah, I'll put some smite in that.
Hell yeah.
God damn it!
So there's that first,
I'm so mad!
and then there's another.
What the fuck?
Well, you're doing your own fucking maths.
Yeah, that's fine. I will.
I'll just do my turn, I guess, while you're calculating that.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Where do you land the blow? I'm curious, where do you land the blow? Back of the fucking kneecap or something?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Oh.
You don't touch my Dusty.
So, as Molian steps out, it's like, please stop hitting Dusty. He's an idiot. And he sends a slow
Wait, what?
spell. That's what Asmodean shouts.
Wait,
He's trying
what?
to trust me. That's what I shout. And then I send a slow spell.
That is slow as an area of effect, I believe.
No, I can target
What?
specific person.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What is the shave on that?
On your choice in the 40-foot cube, yeah.
Yeah.
Of your
Wisdom
choice.
saving throw.
It's a wisdom save, I think.
Yeah, wisdom.
Not her strength.
And it's my save DC is 21.
21. Fuck.
A question.
Yay!
Nice.
Cool.
Time to die.
And Asmodean pops back into this corner.
What the?
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm so sorry.
That's perfect. A question for my turn. Is the hook launcher, is that count as a weapon attack? Using it?
Yes.
Okay.
Use an attack action to fire it for sure. Yeah, because it's a projectile.
Then I'm gonna move forwards here.
That there.
And
Mark myself with concentration.
range 60 feet.
No, I should do that too.
Yeah, I'm just using a wrench as mark.
52 points of damage. Cool.
can move a little bit forward.
You could maybe use your harpoon gun again.
Poon gun.
Harpoon
So
gun.
I'm gonna fire my hook launcher. Yeah, my poon gun.
Harpoon gun. Harpoon gun.
I'm such a fucking child. Oh my god. Wait, go on. Sorry.
All right. Yeah. Let's see if I hit. Oh, and another one. That doesn't actually do anything, but I imagine like
Doesn't
hooks
do
in
anything,
real
does it?
good.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
feels
okay.
good.
Yeah.
Adds 10 extra to the DC.
I'm going for a walk, guys. See you later.
While we beat the crap out of her.
It's Worm 2.0.
And let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna make that a goading attack with my Oh, so it actually does do damage. Wait, let me see.
Click it.
Yeah, add a superiority die to the attack's damage roll.
That's a weird interaction, but I'm totally gonna allow it.
Awesome.
I'm gonna because think about that. You could use it like a pebble.
Oh.
And then roll a superiority die on it. Like that's interesting.
14 damage?
Yeah, 14 damage.
Double
Not bad. Not bad.
Not
With a
bad
chain.
at all.
Alright, yeah, and I am going to yell out, "Hey, that's our job, don't pick on Dusty!"
My hero.
Mila is going to cast.
Oh, and he needs to make a wisdom save, because that's a goading attack. Otherwise, yeah.
I'm gonna put that at disadvantage.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Why did I roll good on that and not the fucking slow?
Alright, I'm also gonna pull myself forwards by the chain as a bonus action.
Yeah.
So that moves me like how far? It doesn't actually say. I want to like pull myself forwards. I guess with how much can I pull myself forward with that? Being grappled to her. I guess you can try to pull her too. Pull her off balance or whatever.
I'm sure if it's not written down, let me know. But if it's written, then you just do it.
Well, it said snatch the creature the target's grappled and you can use the bonus action to attempt to pull the creature.
Just your movement, because you are on your feet, so it's not gonna. You're not gonna pull in faster than your own movement, you know.
But like I'm thinking, I can try to pull her and try to pull her towards me or off balance or something.
Yeah, that's gonna be an action though, because
but it says a bonus action there, and you can use a bonus action to them to pull the creature.
Oh yeah, go for it. Go for it.
All right, would that be like a contested strength check?
Yeah, it will be. Damn, need to open. Okay,
not too good.
so I have a feeling based on her modifier, she's going to be fine here. Oh, that's a save.
That's a save. I think.
Yeah, my bad. There we go.
Yeah.
Disadvantage though? Is it crit?
No.
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 Fine.
No.
Alright, that's my turn.
Okay, so
do they get a lot too? Oh no, you're switching them. Okay.
Yeah, Mila is going to blink and then haste out. Hang on, how many sorcery points is it to?
Ask.
Yeah,
two.
Two
Spells too. Yeah.
It's 2 sorcery points. Quick and spell out I guess I'm debuting this spell. It just seems really appropriate.
Yeah, 2 points. Ooh, shit.
Oh, I forgot to change the combat music. Sorry, guys.
With DC 15, it seems low for her.
Yeah, it does. I think his character sheet's fucked up.
Yeah.
But 7 definitely fails, so
Yeah.
that is 13 points. Cool. And blink. Yeah. Okay, so Mila blinks.
Nice.
Yeah, maybe put. I don't know. Just.
Flynn. Flynn.
I'm thinking, darling.
Why didn't you do that before?
Yeah, you
Because-
literally had the
You
entire
had, like,
fucking
5
time to
turns.
blink.
I went to get my din-dins.
Yeah.
Flynn is gonna run.
Away.
Die quietly. Holy shit.
25 feet behind Keo. And is there like a range on Bardic Inspiration?
You tell me.
Darling, shut up. 60 feet. Am I in 60 feet with Dusty?
You
I'm checking. No.
Nope.
I'm gonna give Bardic Inspiration to Keo.
treat me like a damn babysitter. You can answer
Shut
your own.
up, woman.
Alright, well, thank you. How do you inspire me?
Get in there, buddy.
Alright.
Do your thing.
Thank you.
Do your thing, buddy.
Will do.
Buddy.
And that's it.
Wait, you're only using a bardic inspiration?
I can't. Well, I could do other stuff, but
That's only a bonus action, right? So you can still use your
Yeah.
actual spell.
I can't. I don't have like anything that gets in range of it. To be honest.
Didn't you have a
60 feet.
wand?
That's all I want to do.
Okay, fine.
He doesn't have to do something.
Oh my god.
It's
No,
okay if it's a suboptimal
It's a
choice.
waste.
It's
a
fine.
waste. It's a waste of an action.
Well, we want to make this fight.
Fine, go.
Look,
last a little bit.
she's gonna die, okay? It's gonna be fine.
Yeah, I just
I
crit
don't,
like
I
2
don't
more
do
times
much of
and
the
you
killing shit.
win.
It's gonna be fine.
Rick.
Wait,
Brooke's
is-
playing
is that
Breath of the
Selma in
Wild.
the
I can
background?
hear her fighting.
I was thinking. Sorry, I was thinking.
Kieran's turn?
That's my excuse. I've got to think of
What
something.
did you do? What did anything I need to know?
No.
Okay, Kieran, you're up.
Okay. Take my 3 swangs.
Slang.
Crit. Ink.
Problem solved. Nah.
That is technically flanked, so that hits.
She also has minus
2.
2 her AC.
Yes.
Slow and the armor decimator's hit.
That misses.
She has minus 4 to her AC.
That also misses.
Minus 4 to her AC
No,
damage.
just minus 2.
The armor
the slow
decimator.
and the armor decimator.
Why would slow decrease armor class for players?
Have a look and
Which
read the
has
spell.
no-
No, it's because you can't like dodge things.
Yeah,
Minus
but that's
2.
that's a dex bonus effect of armor.
Yeah.
I don't know why that would affect plate.
It does.
I guess
Okay.
it's just
It
like
does.
a roundabout way.
Okay, so 20. Hang on, let me see.
Takes a
Okay,
minus 2 to AC and dex save.
Jesus.
okay, in that case, they all hit.
Yeah!
There you go!
Damn,
I
damn
helped.
straight.
I helped.
Nice.
That's the first one. And then minus 9. And then minus 17. What?
And then that's my bonus action. I'm going to use my channel divinity and mark her with that.
Oi.
Oh, you have to roll your
I
improved,
could have done
right?
that first, but it doesn't matter. Oh yeah,
That's-
that's right. I've got 3 of those. Hang on. Well,
Whoa.
that's easy.
Okay. Asmo.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Well, I step out of the shadows again. I'm just gonna send. Well, it didn't measure. I walk up a little bit more. I think like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see, is this enough? Nope. No. Fuck it then. I'm just doing Scorching Ray. I mean, shooting it with a 15. I have to do it 3 times, so.
Yeah. 15 misses.
30.
No.
And a 22.
Damn,
Misses.
Well,
no.
-2 AC.
Slow. Yeah. So that hits.
So the and
-4 AC.
No.
No.
for me.
Oh, only only
Yeah.
for.
Yeah.
So how much was that total? 17.
17 damage. Yeah.
Damn. Kyo.
Right. Let's see if I can make it over there. I can. But then
Chugga.
I'm not gonna have an action. Alright, well I'm gonna rage and I'm gonna sprint fuck over there. Like rage sprinting.
Motherfucker!
Alright, and that's my turn.
Didn't you have a bonus, or is that your bonus action? I guess.
To rage is my bonus action, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this is where it's gonna get fun. So,
Yeah.
as Mordet's turn starts, you see golden energy kind of forms around her armor a little bit. That disappeared after Kieran hit her.
Slow is a fucking annoying spell.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
For such a low level spell.
Yeah.
You don't have a reaction, right, with it anymore.
You only have one action or bonus action.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, you do get to try and save from it again, Brooke. After
Oh,
you
do
end
I?
your turn here. Yeah, after you end your turn here, yeah, you can try to save from it again.
Okay.
At the end of your turn.
That makes sense.
Well, I'm pretty sure that was the case for the worm too. It just couldn't save from it.
I think the worm was 2 turns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 turns, yeah.
Yeah, and it can only attack once, even if it has multiple attacks.
This isn't an action. This is just an activated ability.
Yeah, no, I'm guessing the glow effect. I would know that.
Yeah. Oh, and this as well. So, the prongs on her armor glow again and create this field of energy, kind of like the bubble that expands outwards from the armor, pushing Kyo and Dusty backwards. Both of you make strength saves. It should be a save, by the way.
Ooh.
Yeah, Dusty is flung backwards 5
Poor
feet.
Dusty.
And so is Kyo, actually. Or is there a aura, by the way, Kieran, that they're in range of?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I don't
15
know.
feet? Is that? Isn't it 10 feet?
It's 10 feet, so I don't
Oh
think
my
So
we're in.
Kyo doesn't get it.
Damn it.
So both of you guys
So
are
close.
pushed out of melee range. As Mordet
I mean, it's not that big.
turns to hit Kieran with a stun baton attack.
That's all she could
That
do.
misses.
21 misses?
Yeah, because I have 22 because I'm
Nice.
hasted.
She can
Damn.
only do one thing a turn.
Stand
the
aside
first-
is
Yeah.
I do not have it
Yeah.
written as an action. It is something that kicks in from the armor.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's the feature of her armor.
Yeah. Okay. With the slower in effect, easy dodge from Kieran. This field, however, is still in effect, and it is now a DC 18 strength check to pass through.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Oh, to get close to her again?
Yeah. So this is Mordet's specialty is basically crowd control and locking down individual targets and incapacitating them quickly. So I'm really curious to see if you guys if she can actually get one of you guys with the game plan here. Not being able to bonus action is actually pretty huge. But we'll
Yeah.
see how that plays out.
But you have to save now. Try and save.
Oh,
21.
cool. I'm really annoyed I didn't add an OP feature to the armor icon. I was considering
resist.
having the armor be able to administer, like, it was more for like hold person, but basically just electroshock her out of any like holding CC. But even if I gave her that, I don't think it would work for
This is-
Wait,
Slayer.
so
Yeah,
does she only have one attack?
Nice.
She would be able
She
to
has-
multi-attack, but she can't with
Oh
Slayer.
yeah, she's slowed.
Yeah.
Damn,
Slow is
fucking
so
OP.
good in this. Yeah.
It
I was
really,
like,
it really is.
It really
It really
is.
is, okay, Dusty, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just want to get in her line of sight as best I can.
You can.
And I'm gonna heal myself.
Cool.
How
Um,
high do you reckon she can
I'm in
jump?
level 4.
Why would I tell you?
Just,
Yeah.
just how
How
high
high
do you reckon
how-
Flynn?
You can roll. You can
thinks
roll.
he can-
Well, you know what they say, don't you, Flynn?
No.
White girls can't jump.
True.
Who said she was white?
Additional information: more death is white. This is like the whitest part of human civilization you've been to, actually.
Is this like?
This is hard fucking European
Is
influence.
this like
here.
Iceland? Where there's
Somewhat kind of
no
German and Scandinavian influences for this country.
Well, Scandinavian is very much white. I went to Iceland and saw.
Yeah, but that black person didn't come from Iceland.
He spoke
It's
Iceland.
not like,
and he did.
but you know what I mean. It's not like, yeah.
Like medieval influences, alright? Not modern.
Anyway,
Like there could just as Iceland has black residents, Thrice also will have some Kublins living there, but not super relevant.
okay.
Okay, so that's your heal, Dusty. Anything else?
Yes, I'm alright. I think I can do. Can I use Fianna's glamour? As a... I don't see it taking an action.
What are you asking?
Fianna's glamour. I don't think it uses an action.
Is it channel divinity?
It's a channel divinity. So
Both of mine are bonus actions. I don't know if that.
yeah,
Okay.
I think
My
it
other
could be a
one's
bonus
an
action.
Okay, I will use that.
You can definitely use it on checks.
You basically get a free reroll. Oh, his inspiration? Gotcha.
And it's a D10.
Why can't I do?
Thank you.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out something.
Okay,
Saving throw.
so my save DC is 19.
Okay.
Wait, are you basically taunting her?
Yes.
The move.
Why? You're already low.
While I
That's
heal,
what we
while I heal
want
my
to do.
body.
She's
Uh-huh.
stuck on me, so she'd have to move away from me to get to him. Basically.
Not really. She can just reposition herself. She doesn't have
I
to
mean-
break
Yeah, but
anything.
it would push the field would push me.
Also, Brick, did you
Probably.
Maybe?
roll your
Probably.
wisdom save?
Hmm?
Did you roll your wisdom save?
Yeah, you
To
did,
break
yeah.
slow? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
I did.
It failed.
God damn it! Can't move the thing. God damn it!
What'd she say?
Okay. Cool. So it works.
Sure. Okay, just wanna check. I'm just putting that over there. Just wanna check.
And just so you know, it lasts 2 rounds. Half my wisdom modifier.
Okay.
Unless you want to change it.
No, it's fine. I'm happy with that.
Cool.
So it's Mila's turn. Mila pops back in and is going to shoot. Mila is going to shoot. I'm going to say she's just going to pop a vault.
The vault.
How many weapons does she have?
A stun baton. God, I hate this. I have to keep popping between sheets to do this shit. Whoa!
You can pop them out.
That's probably enough to save.
I'm sure it is.
DC save
Yeah.
Well, it should be higher than that, but I don't think
it's probably an 18 or a 19.
Yeah.
Most likely an 18.
So that'll be.
Don't think she has any items that increase her DC.
Because she uses charisma.
Oh, she has disadvantage on dex saves though.
Yeah, she does.
Because of slow. Yeah.
Oh, cool. That's nice and simple. The vault slams into the kind of. It doesn't seem to have any effect as it hits the armor.
Hmm.
Really?
So have my smites not been doing much?
No. They seem to. They definitely seem to.
Okay.
Oh, it's because I'm in the wrong sheet. I hate that I can't have 2 sheets open at the same time.
You can pop them out.
Yeah, that like another browser window.
Oh yeah. Can I put them on the screen? I can't. No, that's the annoying thing.
Hmm?
Wish I could just like minimize them or something.
Yeah, you can if you pop them out. Like you can pop them out of the actual window.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I've got mine on my other screen.
Yeah, me too.
Right. Okay. So, Mila, blink. Does that go for it? Yeah. But she does not. Okay, Flynn, you're up.
Isn't Blink 10 or higher? I thought.
No, I think it's 50-50 exactly. Oh.
Ooh, Flynn's doing something.
Divine ball.
What is Flynn doing? Telekinesis.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
He's gonna try
What's
and
this?
pull the stun baton.
The telekinesis. Okay, what does she need to roll?
Strength, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, good luck.
Strength check.
What does she need to roll?
Yeah,
I don't know
strength
if
check.
he's.
Contested by that creature, strength check.
It's bullshit that it's a check and not a save.
Wait, did they say that he was gonna do that? I don't know. I just.
He's
Oh,
not
sorry.
saying anything.
I was
You mean
muted.
Yeah.
I moved 20 feet forward and yelled, "That baton looks quite nice."
Yeah.
Yanked it out of their hand.
I do not like that it's. Why? Does anything have strength saves? I swear everything is just strength checks.
Oh.
Rules
Spells
written.
can have strengths, Jay.
Yeah, but this is a spell. It doesn't have a strength save. It's a strength
Yeah.
check. It really seems like it should be a save. But...
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
if it was usable.
I mean, I agree because it's something that you're reacting to.
Yeah.
You must
in
make
my
an ability
opinion.
check.
You know what?
My charisma.
She has proficiency in strength saves. That has to count for something, so I'm rolling a
Yeah.
fucking save.
Oof.
Against my
Yeah.
charisma.
Okay, you can beat that.
You have to roll a spellcasting check.
Which is my charisma.
Nice.
Oh, there you go.
Where's the curious? Where's the 5 plus 2 coming from?
Oh yeah, you should have way more than that.
Yeah.
No, that's just my charisma check.
That's a Christmas check.
But it should be your spellcasting ability.
It should
Or-
be it should be way more than that.
Which is
Well, it is plus 3 on top of that. Because it's plus 5.
Yeah, mine spell attack bonus is 13. And I'm
Like,
guessing that's what
basically the
oh, no,
same
spellcasting
roll
ability.
you used to cast like an
Yeah.
attack roll with your spells.
Yeah. For me, it's plus
plus
13.
spell attack plus 10.
Yeah.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Spell attack
So
bonus
it,
plus 10.
It's like
it's
26
way-
or yeah.
Okay,
Don't know how
so
to
baton
cast that.
is gone.
Baton is dangled about 20 feet above her. Just
Anything
dancing.
else?
I'm gonna yell to her again. It is quite a nice baton, isn't it? And just let it dance about 20 feet above her head.
Oh, you're angering this person.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
I think she's
Kieran.
fair and well angry enough,
Yeah.
to be honest with you.
Kieran.
I'm
You're
gonna
up.
do what I do. I still have advantage because I have
Yep.
Vow of Enmity up.
Yes, you do.
Jesus.
Not that. That's not what I meant to click.
You're gonna add yourself.
Hit. Hit. Miss.
Okay, so 2.
Would I cast it as a charisma
The first blow, the 9 damage one, which actually is 15 damage. The first blow seems to bounce off. It feels like it connects with some kind of barrier or something and doesn't seem to go through. The second hit cracks through that energy and has a proper connection.
Ooh.
So the second one was for 20 points of damage, wasn't it?
I mean, with the first attack with the smite is like 15.
Yeah, she said that.
Okay, that connects. Yeah. So the second attack, the damage, you like break through whatever that barrier was and do some good solid connection there. Asmilian, your turn.
Well, the circle's already there. I put it there. It's going to be a synaptic static, and I'm hitting only him.
Can you
Her.
choose Synaptic Static as well?
No, I can't. But that's why I put the circle down. I don't know if you guys can see the circle.
Oh,
Is
right,
slow
sorry, I thought-
concentration?
I thought it was a lot bigger.
Yeah,
It's
but
sit-
synaptic static is not.
Okay.
Wow.
That's why I'm. It's also the DC is not right. It's 21 at least.
And it's an intelligent save. I don't think she's being very intelligent right now.
Yeah. Ouchie!
Okay, so what does this do
No.
again? All attacks minus 1d6.
Fucking hell.
So
All attacks,
I'm
ability
very much-
checks, and saving throws? No, not saving throws.
Good thing
Constitution
it-
saving throws.
Hmm.
No, yeah.
For
my thing.
concentration.
Yeah, for Constitution. But hey, I guess it helps.
Yeah.
Blood's pouring from like the nostrils and ears. Her knee is all messed up from that first hit that Kieran landed. She's looking pretty messy.
And I haven't
Keo, short
even
turn.
got. Oh, well, I kind of did something earlier. Alright. I guess I move up.
Well, can
And-
you? That's the thing. You have to push through this energy field.
Alright. Strength check, you said, or save?
Strength check. Yeah, it's a strength save initially, and if you fail that, it's a strength check to push through.
Oh, that's bullshit.
'Cause
Okay.
I think of saves as reactions and checks as attempts.
But
if that makes
why
sense.
am I better at doing something off guard than when I'm consciously trying to do it?
I don't know. I think-
Adrenaline?
yeah.
Maybe.
that's the nature of all saves versus checks, though, isn't it? You know. I think you might be right there. I think that maybe proficiency bonus should apply to certain ability checks. Like if you have a proficiency in a save, you should have proficiency on the check as well. You know. I would agree with that. I would maybe home roll it, but I'm not going to do that just now.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, so I tried to move in, but it doesn't work. Fine. I'm gonna do.
Ring of the Ram. It's never failed you. It's never failed.
Never failed. Always true.
Has it only worked once?
I have no idea.
I think it's only worked
I
once.
think once is generous.
I mean, in any way.
She's still connected by that.
I can still do a commanding strike. I can forego one of my attacks. So I guess if that would be my only attack, that still works. And I can't do anything. Kieran, hit him. Her.
Hit him.
That's a hit. And there is a D8 in there as well. That is 15 points of damage.
I'm rolling a D8. Is that what you said?
Oh, and also you get my superiority dice added to that.
Okay. So
Rick, have any guards come to visit us?
I thanks for reminding me. So this whole time, you notice now that like there have been people kind of gathering around the edges, looking down, peeping through windows. This area here is a tavern. This is like the door to the tavern, and there is definitely like people milling around here. You do see one or two guards are observing, but they're just not getting involved. Yeah.
They don't give a shit.
It's not like it when guards get in the way. The guards are just as likely to get clobbered, to be honest. Okay, and 3 superiority dice. Good to know. Okay, so Mordette's turn. Once again, you see her armor pulses with energy, and that twice now, Kieran, you felt this energy break beneath your blows, but it has reappeared.
Oh wait, didn't I actually get rid of Ring of the Ram? I thought I like tossed it after that.
I thought you
last
did
time.
too. I thought you got rid of it.
Oh yeah, I don't actually have it anymore.
It didn't get taken out of the border, did it? No, probably not.
I don't think it got taken. I
No,
think he
probably
just
not.
got rid of it.
I think he sold
Yeah.
it. Maybe.
I think I tossed it into like a lake or something. I don't quite remember.
Fuck this ring.
Okay, so right, so she is. There's not a lot she can do here. She's going to pull out her other stun baton as her like single action, and she does look pretty wild at this point.
Tried to take her other son.
Like she's stumbling, slightly like acting slightly concussed, but pure rage. Like she's just acting on pure rage at this point.
She used an action to grab her stun baton.
Yeah, to pull out her second one. Yeah, and that's all she can do.
Roll to see if you can
yeah,
get free
yeah.
of this.
Oh!
Yeah.
Wow.
Dusty, your turn.
Okay, so she's pure rage, you said.
Doesn't she also need to make an intelligence save for synaptic static?
No. That's just always on. That doesn't have it. It's a minute long. It's just like in the, yeah.
It says the target can make an intelligence saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on itself. That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to.
No. I thought it was. Oh yeah, you're right.
Hell yeah! Thanks, Snitch.
Yeah, all good.
Don't worry, I'm taking our own baton.
I don't think that they want to do that. To be honest with you.
Maintaining a constant.
And like after we kill her, could I not just like resurrect her?
You
Another
think-
thing that I didn't save doesn't
I,
make it.
I'm sitting here thinking, do you think that they really want to waste that resources on her? Most of the people seem to really want her to be gone.
Kind of, but if she like died recently, you can
This
you
is
can
not a
use,
discussion
like,
that's happening in the middle of battle.
No.
By the way.
It takes time anyway.
Okay, so Dusty, what's your turn?
Okay, if you say she's pure rage, then I'm gonna change what I'm gonna do.
Oh god.
I'm-
Calm emotion.
No. I'm gonna put my sword away, and I'm gonna try dispel magic on the shield,
Oh, nice.
like the
Interesting.
aura.
Yeah, you are going to have to roll here. Let me think. Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty high level enchantment, but yeah, roll.
Okay, so it's just a wisdom check, right?
No, it's a well, it says it, doesn't it? It's an ability check using your
Ability check.
spellcasting ability.
It's a wisdom check. Okay.
I
No,
think it says
go
spell
to
check
your
on
spell
there.
page. Go to your spell page, and it's the spell casting ability check.
Yeah,
It's the same as your,
spellcasting-
it's your
spellcasting
spell
ability.
attack bonus.
Wisdom.
Yeah, spell attack bonus 13.
It is your yeah, it's your spell.
I
attack
don't
bonus.
think it's your spell attack bonus. I'm
Yeah, there's
pretty
also
sure.
a thing called spell attack ability, and that's just your intelligence.
Yeah, an ability check using your spellcasting ability.
Yeah, for me it's
So
intelligence.
it is just.
Okay. Yeah, that it fails.
I could luck, but I'm not gonna. Okay. So I
that's
did
your
that. I
turn?
put my sword away. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
I'll move one
Mila
over here.
is going to pop back. Mila's in the annoying position of being the first DPS up against the shield.
Yeah.
Mila is.
What do you mean the first DPS?
No, in the turn order after
After-
Vortex.
Oh,
it's the first,
okay.
Yeah, the first DPS to. Well, I mean, it's not wasted. It is chipping away at the shield, but nothing's sticking. Yeah, let's do another Divine Bolt. Pop it at level 5. So that is 30. I'm not going to roll because she's not going to fucking pass at a disadvantage. So. 38 points of damage. And she's going to quicken spell out. What's her cantrip? I think it's Firebolt. Which misses.
-2, right?
Nah,
AC?
it's still
It still
misses.
misses? Oh, yeah, misses.
Okay, Flynn. I should do that now.
I'm gonna move a little bit closer, 20 feet, and say, "Oh, you have 2 batons," and proceed to yank the other one out of her hand. Yeah,
What, did you throw the other one away or something?
I just.
Now you can just keep it hovering, right? Or
Ooh, 30. Oh, she's gonna hold on to this one.
So can I ask, with the spellcasting ability, what should it be?
wait,
What's your spell
like-
attack?
So my spell
Uh-huh.
attack bonus is 10,
never mind.
Yes.
and my charisma is 20. Which is
Does it
plus
say
1.
make an ability check for your spellcasting ability?
It says make an ability check with your spellcasting ability.
Yeah.
Oh, so
You just roll a charisma check.
I think
Oh, in
so,
that
yeah.
case, yeah, in
Yeah.
that case, it would be against a strength check as well then.
Oh yeah.
So 18. Well, I mean 24 if you take the first roll, but that would still lose.
Yeah, 26.
Jeez.
Where's the
Wait,
plus
no,
2
that's
coming
got
from?
plus
Where's
2.
5 plus 2?
That's still
I
24.
don't know.
24.
Still 24.
I'm gonna say you take it. Fuck it. I can't be asked to figure it out.
That's damn. I don't know where it's coming from.
Like, and the third thumb comes out.
Where are you
Steven.
keeping all of this?
No, that's both of them.
Kirin,
Yeah.
you through battle experience know that you've probably got the finishing blow here. There's a very good chance of it.
I do hunger for that.
The plan is to not make it look like super deliberate, if that makes sense.
Right.
Thank you. I haven't seen either of them. No. I will do. You'll see them, Alice. I'm telling you.
Can I mean, I could like.
By super deliberate, what that comes down to is like end it quickly before she has a chance to like surrender or beg or anything that might like make you seem out of line. Like you need to make it still seem like acting in self-defense. So ending it as quickly and cleanly as possible is kind
Just
of
like one massive hit. Maybe like a large device.
Everything in it.
Okay, I mean, I wasn't gonna not do that. I was just gonna keep swinging at this point, so, you know. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I don't think she looks like she's about to give up anyway. So.
And then afterwards, you gotta say like loudly, "Oops."
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm just gonna swing, so.
hit.
Oh
yeah.
there it is. That's the one.
Right.
And another one. And another.
Well,
I mean, I don't think I need to do another one, do I?
No,
No,
okay,
just
so
saying.
the first hit, do the damage.
And
do the
another
damage,
one.
let's- okay, so the first damage is, and do your smite.
Jesus.
Okay, so that first one, you kind of, she's facing you. Even after the stun baton gets cranked out, that first hit just kind of like brings her down to one knee almost. You break through that shield again, and she does let out like a very slowed down cry of pain. And as you're bringing the hammer down to hit her head, you notice the helmet actually comes up as she's about to say something as it smacks into her face and sinks all the way down.
And we have enough witnesses. We have enough.
She did not get a chance to
Speak her mind.
Well, yeah. She was going to. What's mercy? That's it. She was going to like mercy. I give in. But you literally, as she was about to open the mouth, especially slow, not helping at all here, just smush her face.
I think she did not hit anyone. Did she actually hit someone?
Oh, she did 52 damage.
Only
She,
two.
yeah.
Just to the bait.
Slow. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little annoyed. I did not let her beat the slow with some kind of like legendary save or something.
Yeah.
Just
I mean, we
because
do
I
have
don't-
a giant to fight still.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
She wasn't like the final boss. She's just...
Oh no. But man, like, okay, so her game plan is she incapacitates you for a round. Like, basically, each of those stun baton hits, anytime you get hit by them, it's like a stunning strike from a monk. As soon as you fail one of the stun checks, she handcuffs you. She's got these like special manacles. She fucking cuffs you and attaches you to like tethers. The cuffs are tethered to her armor.
But wouldn't that take a bonus action to do?
Yeah, it's literally it's attack action bonus action, so slow really fucks her.
Yeah.
But she basically can incapacitate you in a single hit.
Yeah.
She's seriously nasty. She like in a worst case scenario where you're fighting her plus any of the other executioners, she is a nightmare.
Yeah.
Well, she dead now.
She is dead now.
Damn though.
Just so you know, the +2 I believe comes from Jack of all trades.
Oh, that makes sense.
That does make sense. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just need to double check though.
Really?
Yeah. I've double-checked.
No, that's wrong.
for skills.
That is for skills. Yeah, it gives you +2 to anything you're not proficient in. A base skill check should not have +2.
I'm
a base ability check. Shouldn't I? That's what I should say.
I'm just trying to work out where it's coming from. No.
Anyways, we killed her.
Wow.
We all need to rush over to Dusty.
Yeah, are you okay, Dusty?
Act like you're really hurt.
Hey, how hurt are you? Like on a scale from 1 to 65.
About 60.
All right, you can have 60 of my lay on hands.
Oh wait, no. Sorry, I misunderstood.
I have 65, so I can give you all of it if you need.
I'm missing 11 health.
Oh well, never mind then.
Actually, don't heal me. Don't heal me.
Then I won't.
I want to look a little bit scathed.
Oh, okay. I guess that's true. So we have
I
something.
mean, I'm still like, I'll still show the signs of being smashed, but.
Asmodean's just gonna walk towards the guards.
I think we should walk away. I think we should just leave.
No, we all need to rush to Dusty and make sure he's okay.
Yeah, we are doing that right now. But Brooke is not here.
No, I'm here.
Oi,
I'm here.
you okay, buddy?
What are the guards doing right now?
Okay. So combat has ended. Kieran is
all-
kind of
yeah.
standing there with a hammer embedded into the skull of Mordet, who slumps to the ground as blood and mush just pours outwards. Yeah, what's the plan from you guys as this is happening?
We will walk to Dusty and see if he's okay.
I jump back and go,
Make a performance check.
Oh no.
no.
Damn Dusty, why did you
I mean, it's happening.
It has the potential to really sell.
I'm gonna use luck.
I think that's a good idea.
Can I use inspiration to give myself advantage?
Do you have an inspiration? No.
Yeah.
Can I give him inspiration?
No, you can't. But
No,
does he have an inspiration dice?
Yeah, he
Wait,
still
no. Inspiration can be used as a reaction to someone doing a check, right?
Yeah.
Don't just say yeah. Check it and tell me
Yeah.
if it can be.
No, I mean like the character
There you
sheet,
go.
not bardic inspiration.
He has like
No,
inspiration.
also-
Inspiration.
yeah.
I can use.
You can use
as a
inspiration
reaction.
you can basically use inspiration as a luck point. You can use it to reroll.
Okay.
So Dusty really sells this like self-defense act here,
Nice, Dusty.
and he's like playing off being way more hurt than he is. It's masterful. You don't. It's like someone's. It's like the spirit of some great actor has taken over.
Dusty gets caught up in the moment sometimes.
Yeah. And you do see some guards, like the first guard to get to you actually comes over to you, Dusty, and says, "Hey, are you okay?"
Oh, almost.
What happened?
Does
I'm including this in your natural 20, by the way. But
Okay.
if you're gonna Dusty it, you can ruin a nat 20 if you Dusty it too hard, man. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
If he's gonna keep sitting there breathing, Kieran's gonna say,
No.
"Didn't you see?"
Actually, yeah.
Didn't you
Okay,
see?
if you say that-
She
if you say
attacked
that,
him
I'll-
out of nowhere.
No, I heard sounds of commotion. I came along. What happened?
Yeah, I was just distracted for a moment, and I think he was just trying to talk to her or something, and then she just attacked him.
She was beating up people, so I went over to see what was happening.
And you one of the drunks actually from before it is also kind of like milling around in the crowd, and you just hear him yell from the crowd like, "Yeah, that's right."
I got you, man.
She was been a right dick to me and my mates. And this fella just come along and tried having a chat.
Come here. I'll heal you. Any scrapes and wounds.
No, he's not gonna. No way.
Okay, I'll do it from a distance.
But I was gonna say the
Welcome.
Really worthless.
Oh, what are you doing to me?
I'm saving you. I don't know why I turned into that guy.
Okay.
He's infectious.
Um,
Wait, that's plus the charisma, so that's 7.
Another guard's kind of come
Right.
up, and you do see, like, with this story, they're very much buying it. Like, as you were kind of very much led to believe, this is like several times a night kind of occurrence.
Okay.
So, yeah, one of the guards just kind of says, "Well, it's I think this is more than time enough coming. It's about time she met a match, really." Well, we'll make an incident report. We might have to call you to make a statement at some point, but
Okay.
you guys just
Whatever
go
you
on
need.
your way. What's the names of everyone involved here?
I'm Kyogen.
Fuck, I guess we
Do
have to
you,
use
do you
our
all
names.
give your names? Is anyone?
Yeah, I mean, there's no point.
Yeah, we're
Ah.
gonna be recognized.
No point in not, yeah.
We're just the
Okay.
adventurers
So
from.
yeah, the
Midrealm.
guard takes everyone's names and says, right, well, we think there's enough witnesses here to make this pretty cut and dry. If we need to follow up at all, we'll be in touch.
Sure, whatever you need.
We're
However we
very
can help.
sorry. We're very sorry that
Okay.
you had to go through this.
Maybe I should have known better.
And that's
Good work.
that scene kind of played out.
Yeah, I guess.
Wipe the brain off of my armor.
I'm
Doesn't
gonna
matter.
fucking run.
Very,
Sorry.
very unemotionally just wiping
Yeah.
brains, picking them off.
Been there,
Like,
done
ugh,
that,
gross.
worse.
Yeah, I'm really torn up. Flick a piece of brain off. Like, oh, is that a bit
Shouldn't
of
attacked
salt?
my friend.
Slight yawn. Bit of a sigh.
I just polished this yesterday. You know, that
Sorry.
extra shiny, smitey goodness.
I still feel bad for Brooke's fight.
No, that's fine. That is, to be fair, this was like
I mean, we very much.
I
remember.
did not give her the tools
No.
to counteract CC, and I know how much you guys like CC. Put it that way.
Maybe you should
That's,
start
that's
doing
all I have.
No, I mean
No.
not everybody like.
No.
It would
Not
be
everybody
weird
can.
if everybody could resist CC just because you guys like I'm not going to design the world specifically to counter you guys, you know. Even though I have started giving more enemies CC counters.
That makes sense.
Dispel Med. Or,
Yeah.
I mean,
To be honest, I thought these
Counter.
executions legendary resistances. Is one.
See,
they're
yeah, I
supposed
thought
to
I did think
badass
about it. I did think about it, but it's very much Mordette's case is very much more a case of that she has exceptionally legendary armor.
Yeah.
Herself there's not really anything exceptionally legendary about herself, you know. So it just didn't feel legit to give Mordette saves. I mean,
Yeah,
my
that's fair.
Cassian had them.
I was gonna say, like,
Like-
Mordette and my Tassian are like totally different.
Yeah.
It's like, for example, if you ever do encounter Marga, her dragon will have legendary saves. I'm not sure she will.
Okay.
You know, I definitely feel like legendary saves are someone that's gone beyond level 20 is to me is someone who would have legendary saves. If that makes sense.
That's fair.
A prestiged character.
Yeah, pretty much.
Quick question.
Should we
Passive.
wrap up here? Should we wrap up here for David? So he
I
doesn't
think
miss it?
so, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Rick, with passive
Yes.
perception, does Jack of all trades affect that?
Okay. Jack of all
Yes.
trades.
Yes,
I'm
it
not-
would.
Because I'm
If
not
you're-
I'm not.
It totally would. If you're not proficient in perception, yeah, it totally
Yeah.
would give you +2 to your passive.
Because all passive perception is it's 10 plus your perception bonus.
Yeah.
No, y'all need to stop saying that because that's not right. It's 8 plus your wisdom, and then if you're proficient, it's plus your proficiency bonus. It's not 10, it's 8 plus.
Oh, in that
I'm
case,
not-
maybe not. In that
I'm
case, maybe
not-
not. I don't think Jack of Trades would.
Okay,
would do
then
that.
it's 8 plus your thing.
If you're proficient
Right.
in what?
Perception.
perception,
I'm not.
which you're not.
I'm not.
Then no, you don't get jack of all trades for passive perception. That's interesting.
No, but I'm not proficient in it, so I do get it.
No, you get it to your perception bonus, but your perception bonus isn't taken into account apparently.
Look at look.
I want to know why I'm getting this plus. It says +2.
I'm pretty sure that's how it is, but
Well, I have 0 wisdom, and that's a 10, and I have 10 passive perception. So it's just.
I'm
my
wrong.
wisdom.
I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I'm wrong.
Cool.
It is 10. But I see the thing is I don't understand why passive perception is that when every other thing you have is 8 plus and then plus.
Just because 10's average, I guess.
Yeah, but it's so stupid to have something different. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is that the exception?
It's balancing
Well, I mean,
things, probably.
Balancing, yeah.
They're like adjusted at some point because of some,
I guess, but if you have a negative wisdom modifier, I don't know. I don't know. It seems weird to me, but especially because perception is one of those things that like everybody chooses as like a throwaway skill because it's important. So like I don't know, you're kind of giving another bonus away to people that shouldn't really be all that good at it.
Kind of.
In my opinion.
I do think 10 is quite high. Like it makes sense because it's average, but at the same time,
to be perfectly honest, I don't really rely much on passive perception.
Yeah.
I just think it's interesting that it does that when the other ones or your other calculations are like 8 plus something.
Guys, it's pretty fucking neat that we're back to weekly D&D. Can I just say?
It's been so long.
It was a while. It was a hot minute.
It is good to be back.
Hopefully my job doesn't fuck with that when I start
We
working.
can move days. Yo, we can move days. Aren't we Friday for you anyway?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it was. Wasn't it
for
your
me.
schedule?
I can't do Tuesday.
It wasn't me. Because I could do any day as long as it was consistent.
Okay, that was
I
it.
think it was Jared. Who's like,
I couldn't do Tuesdays anymore.
I mean, we can still try and
Britt, can we work out why I'm getting this random +2?
Because
Check your-
yeah, well, actually, that's a really good point. Because here's something: if I go into a character sheet, Flynn, character sheets, options, I think you probably have jack of all trades picked in. I don't think this is something you've done.
I do have jack of all trades, but that's the skill options.
Anyways, I'm gonna wrap up the episode. So thanks for watching.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's fun.